Houston, do we have contact?
What's up,
What?
bitches?
Oh my god.
Hello, hello,
Oh,
Hi.
hello.
we even have Captain, a rare
Oh.
treat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, to what do we owe the honor of your presence tonight?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because, okay, I'm just gonna put it out there right now. I'm extremely upset with you
I
because
know.
I asked you very, very nicely to open a Instagram so we can
I,
continuously send you me out the day,
I,
and you
I'm
didn't do
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it as soon as we get off this call. I'm gonna do it. I pinky
I'm
swear.
holding you. I'm holding you
I
to
pinky
this.
swear. If I don't do it, you could kick me out the group.
I feel
I
like
can be banned.
in
I don't.
order for you to
I'm not
sit,
allowed. I'm not allowed.
you want to sit with the
Oh.
cool kids. If you want to sit with the cool kids, we need you to be on Instagram so we can send you memes uncontrollably while you're trying to live your
Mm.
life.
Okay.
It's very rare to get George upset, and you have him
I'm a
I
upset.
know.
very
I know.
happy person,
I
but like
know.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna do
it
it.
was a personal rejection. I feel like it was a personal rejection. You were like,
I
well, I don't want to join Instagram because George is on Instagram. That's how I felt.
no. God no. God no. I'm gonna do it as soon as we finish this call. I'm gonna do it all by myself because I asked for help because I'm not really like technically inclined. So I asked, my husband or my daughter to help me, open an Instagram account. One of them said I didn't need one. The other one said it's easy. You could do it yourself. So I'm basically gonna like walk myself through it and do
It's
it. But I'm
pretty.
gonna do it.
Thank you. I'm okay now. I just felt the personal rejection and that, like, you like when you're watching
Thank you.
Mean Girls and you walked up to the table of the Mean Girls.
Yeah,
I felt like
with
I
the
walked up to
plastics.
you. Yeah, I walked up to you and I
Yeah,
was like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" And you were like, "Ew, no." That's how I felt.
yeah.
Oh my
Like I didn't want to
god.
sit with y'all, right? Like I didn't want
Right,
to sit
like
with y'all.
you told us to go
I
back to where we
rejected.
came from.
I rejected a seat at the cool table.
You did.
Um, Captain, one of our listeners has asked, "Did you find the marriage certificate?"
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Where
did. I
was it?
found it. It was
Where was it?
actually it was actually inside the dress bag with the wedding dress. I guess
Oh
after
my
I took off the
god.
dress, I hung, everything in the hotel. I hung the dress in the dress bag and I threw the certificate and then I closed it up. When I got home, I threw the dress in the closet and I never bothered with it again. I was like, Jesus Christ, where could it be? Where could it be? Where could it be? And then I said, you know what? Let me start retracing my steps. And then I said, okay, let me organize this dress, in case I want to resell it or whatever. And when I unzipped it, popped right out. The envelope popped right out. I
Well,
was like, oh,
I'm
yay.
glad. I'm so glad you found it so you can actually be married to your husband
I
now.
know. He
Can
was
you
holding you
imagine?
guys accountable.
Can you imagine all the money and time and effort you went in and y'all weren't
Exactly.
actually married? That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. No, he
Well,
needed
tell
it
your husband that we are
for
no
insurance
longer the
purposes.
reason.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
Let
blamed you
him know
guys.
that we are no longer the reason that y'all are not married. Y'all are now married, and we
Yeah.
had nothing to do.
George, is it okay if we just jump into a topic?
Yeah, we should get into the topics. We got a lot to cover this week. It's like a
Yeah.
ton.
Yeah, just this is like out of all the topics, this is probably like the most minor, but it's in the top of my head. So let me just get it out. Now, I posted that video of Angela, itching her snatch, if you will. Now, my first question is, do you think that's safe for me to post on Instagram? Because I don't want to post it on Instagram and it being too offensive for
Oh, it's
Instagram.
already on Instagram. Reality TV Mess. Shout out to Reality TV Mess. They posted the video. So yeah, you're fine. They posted it.
Okay.
That's how I saw it.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, go to my feed. It's a video of Angela itching her vagina.
I don't
Was
know
that
how
was that done
aging.
purposely? Was
Yes,
she
it
doing
was a
that on
parody.
purpose? Oh,
Who
okay,
fucking
okay.
like pretends to have crabs like on purpose?
It
I
was a
want to know.
parody. Okay,
Mm.
so y'all know Britney Spears, right? So back in the day, she had a video called "Sometimes." Well, she had a song called "Sometimes." There's a video for it, and the first time we ever really saw someone uncontrollably itching their crabs on TV, it was in the Britney Spears episode of her "Sometimes" video, and her background dancer while she was singing. Like they were focusing on Britney, but the girl was standing behind her, and it was like you could see her from like stomach down.
What?
Wait, Coco, please tell me you know this. Coco, you know
No.
this
And
is
I love
pop
Britney
culture.
because I bought her first
I
fucking
didn't know this.
CD. I never knew this.
I didn't know this. I
Coco,
didn't know
this
this
is
either.
pop culture. This is pop culture.
Okay, just shoot me. Just take me in the back and fucking shoot me.
I am so disappointed. This is pop
I
culture
know.
history, right?
I
So
never heard it. I
during
never
the
heard of that.
during the second verse of Sometimes, Britney is singing, and the girl dancer, there's two girls standing behind her. You can't see their face. You can see like the stomach down, and Britney's sitting on the ground, and the girl just uncontrollably is scratching her snatch. Right. So this was like, so it reminded me of that video. So when I saw it, I was like, I wonder if this is where Angela got her inspiration, you know, for the scratching the coochie video. Cause I was like, is that the only thing that I could think of that would make her want to do that? But this is Angela. There could have been other
Yeah.
reasons, right?
Well, yeah. So with this podcast, we pull back the curtain and we share the real tea. So since that's what this podcast is for, yeah, I think it is technically like a TikTok trend now to do like an itching prank, and that's what
Oh,
this
is
is.
that what's going on? You know, I don't do TikTok as much as I should. So
I don't
see,
know.
I
She
didn't
fooled
know.
me, guys. She
But
fucking
the
fooled me.
prank or
There's a
not, that's prank or
there's
not,
a
that's a
scratch
real
your
fupa.
crotch. There's a scratch your crotch competition now on TikTok.
Yeah, it's like a
Is that
prank
what you're
thing,
saying?
I'm
that's
so
a real
confused.
fupa though. You know, like that's not made up.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fupa's real. The fupa's
Jesus.
real.
Yeah, I saw the video, and you know how you're scrolling, and I didn't really read the caption, so I didn't really realize that I was gonna be watching what I was watching because it was captioned correctly. So it caught my attention because I kept saw at first I saw her scratch once, and I was like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have used that take. And then when she went in the second and third time, I was like, what am I watching? I was like, what the hell is going on? So I was
But
like,
it's like if you're gonna do a scratch or vagina skit, why do it with like your grandchild? Do it with like.
well, that was very odd. Oh my god, that was the oddest part. So yeah,
Mhm.
Coco and JP, the video was her daughter. What was her daughter's name? Not
Yeah, I
Scotty,
saw
the other daughter.
Skylar.
Skyla. Skyla and Angela, and then her little grandbaby sitting in the chair, and she's standing next to
Yeah, I
her,
saw
and
that.
that was the oddest part of the video for me.
I mean, this was
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's pranking the granddaughter, right?
Well, I was assuming that it was Skyla, right?
Hmm.
Like I thought Skyla was the one who was like, "What are you doing? Why do you keep doing that?" I didn't think it was the granddaughter. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm like the idiot in the situation. I don't really know what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking confused right now, but
Me too. Join the club, right?
I don't know.
That was some image.
Anyway, that was like that was the least important topic, but I just had to get it off my brain first.
Yeah, that was one of the strange things. This has been a strange week, right? Of all the
Mhm.
oh
content
my
that we've
god.
seen this
Yeah.
week, right, Coco? Right? Like, are you the only? Was it just me, or was I like, what the hell type of world do we live in? All the stuff that 90 Day People have been releasing this week, it's just the
Yeah.
strangest.
Oh. Mm.
It's getting
Yeah.
weirder and weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, we're the weird ones for thinking it's weird.
Right? Maybe we're the prude weirdos that just don't understand that scratching.
Maybe we all
Right?
died and we're just like in podcast hell. I cannot make up my mind at this point.
Well, I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe I'm a prude, and I'm just not as cool as these people. So everything that they do is weird, and I'm just boring. That could very well be. That's very possible.
They're just trying
Or
to.
we
They're
actually all died, and this is
just trying
like
to
This
we're
is
in
the
attention.
purgatory.
and this is
They're
the
just trying.
Twilight Zone. This is like
Yes.
I
George,
get
they're
that.
trying to
I can
get.
definitely see that.
They're just trying to get our attention so they can be a topic on our super cool talk on
I mean, I
chat
honestly
here
feel that.
podcast.
I
Yeah,
feel
podcast.
that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like the whole Angela thing, I feel that. I
Yeah.
feel like, people watch and they listen or whatever,
They're
and I
like,
think they just
yeah.
like,
They want to give us content.
But
They're giving us
by the way,
content.
we have a special guest in the house.
Oh,
we
what's up,
do.
Liz? Hey,
Hello,
girl.
what's up?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, you want to know something that just put me in a really bad mood right now?
What?
I just broke my nail that I spent $80 on.
Oh no.
Oh, That happened to me last week.
So I was I'm staying at my best friend's house and I was chasing her daughter and I went to go pick her up and it just snapped. And I couldn't blame the kid.
No, see, we can't blame kids for anything these days. You know, I can't relate to the nail thing, but I assume that it's kind of like if I would have bought like a pair of shoes and then somebody went and
Well, also
stepped
it
on them
hurts.
right when I started wearing them.
Like I'll scuff my car tire, no problem, and not be upset. But like
Really?
break a nail and
Yeah,
Oh, so
I'm
it's
in
yeah.
a
way
bad
more.
Because
way.
it hurts too. It
It's
hurts.
way more intense. See, I didn't realize that. Does it? So, like, when it
It fucking
snaps,
hurts. It's
does
like
it
ripping
take
a
some?
toenail, George.
Well, I was gonna ask. Does it take some of your real nail with it? Like, I've always wondered that.
No,
It did one time
thankfully
for
my
me.
nails stick with
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's so scary. The idea that it could take some of your real nail with you is like terrifying for me.
So Liz,
Yeah, it's not.
Actually,
Liz, you
I
were
did
dressed up
have a
as a
whole nail
skeleton
rip
last
off
night.
one time. We were gonna
What?
go as pumpkins
Oh my god.
to the bar, but we didn't make it because everybody got a little too lit before, and I had work this morning too. I, on the other hand, was not lit, but so we never even made it to the bar. So I never even got to like finish dressing up and like put on the wig or anything like that. But it was cool. I liked my outfit though.
We did too. You looked great. We did too.
Are we talking about
Thanks.
the skeleton outfit?
Yeah, I liked it. It was nice. So we're gonna have like a conversation about all the different outfits, right? I feel like that's got to be a topic later on of the Halloween outfits. I feel like that's something we got to talk about.
Oh, Liz, you liked my Ed Halloween costume meme.
Honestly, I think every single one of those was on point. I could like help not but to laugh, but yeah. The hot tub
Yeah,
part was the funniest for me.
the level of accuracy with Shabooty's post is almost staggering. Like it's like staggering. It's like, how did they get so accurate? And then you're just watching and you're just like, Jesus Christ! It's
Like I
like,
know if Shabooty posts something, I know it's like the real tea. Because
yeah,
he waits.
Yeah, like what was I gonna say? That I made a Big Ed meme like that, similar like 2 years ago, and that was before I didn't take it too seriously back then, and I didn't have like at sign Shabooty on it, and then it went viral, and then people were sending it to me as like to share this meme, and I was like, of course I don't need to share it. I made it, but then I was getting annoyed because no one knew I made it.
You got to get the credit.
Yeah.
yeah. You got to give the credit. It sucks when people are stealing your content. Like you got to plaster your name on there. Make sure that
Ah,
you're getting credit because there's so many memes credit stealers out there. You would be so shocked at how
Mhm.
many people want to take credit for your hilarious work. And it's like, I hate to get crazy, but I'm like, we got to start copyrighting your stuff, man. Like, I'm so sick of signing on to other social media,
Always.
right?
What do you mean start?
Like, honestly, I will sign on to TikTok and I see Shabooty's memes and I'm like, does he know that you're using his stuff? You know, like, we got to start copyrighting your stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there was some outlet. I don't even want to name them, but I would, break news and drop some tea, and then they'll be like, a 90-day blogger said this, but they wouldn't say my name, so they wouldn't even.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
I actually
that's
emailed
annoying.
them a terse email, but they didn't respond.
See, I consider that hate and shade because they know that they could just easily credit you and tag you. So that's
Mm.
just being hateful, you know, like that's jealousy.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it wasn't even like a good it was like a shitty outlet. It wasn't even like a good one, so it didn't really bother me too much because it's like because like monsters and critics, they always post my stuff and like give me credit, and then I just give, and a lot of times I'll share the story to give them as like even though like they're giving me that credit, so hey, let me give them a shout out, and it's like it's cool, but if it's like a little shitty outlet and they don't even mention me, then I'm not gonna give them any love back.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to just let it go because you arguing with them is actually just giving them clout. So you can't
I
do
don't
it.
argue with anybody on social media
Yeah.
Right.
anymore. I'm like, and I love this like button. It says restrict.
Oh yes.
It is my favorite button because it's like I can talk shit to you, but your stuff is never gonna be public again. Like, doesn't matter if somebody else comes to my page, like your stuff is never gonna be seen. So then people, what was it like last week? Someone was like, "Oh, your boyfriend looks sus," and I was like, "Oh, you have a man crush," but I restricted him, and then everybody started attacking him, and he kept trying to say things back, but he couldn't. So
Yeah,
I'm like, that's
I
like my
love
new
that.
favorite button on it.
I know, right?
Okay, do you know what cast member I have restricted and they always comment?
Oh, you have a restrict. This is interesting. Can we guess first?
Sure, but I feel like
Is it
I've probably
Scott?
mentioned it. Scott, I think we have each other banned.
Oh,
Oh, so you have each other banned. Shoot.
I
Okay,
was
wait.
actually Scott and I were just DMing right now.
Uh-oh.
Wait, seriously?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Should
Interesting.
I should George, before Liz leaves.
How much money does he want you to send to him?
Wait, did he send you a flaccid dick pic video?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like that's how
No,
you know he
actually,
likes
he's
you.
not sleazy or anything with me at all. Like, it's always just super chill, like positive, like responses on like stories. Like,
That's how they get you.
Yeah, he's a topic on our list where we have another
okay,
Yeah.
well, I did my
encounter.
guess. Who else is
Oh,
guessing?
Okay.
Let
it,
me get okay.
it's kind of a no-brainer.
Chantel?
No, no.
I don't know.
Do
I'm
you want
going
a clue? Do you
blank.
want clues?
Yes, give us a clue because I'm going blank.
Okay, well,
Huh?
it's a male, and let's just say it's not someone you'd want to hang out with, and he's kind of skeezy.
Is it Sarper?
Oh, Lauren?
It's not Lauren, but it's in the same
Is it
ilk.
Sarper?
It's not
Is it
Sarper.
Sarper?
It's in the same.
Oh, is it Josh?
No, it's in the same ilk as Lauren, though.
It's Brian. It's Brian.
It's not Brian, but again, it's cut from the same cloth as Lauren.
Is it Paul?
No,
Oh, it's not Ed.
Dang, this is
no.
actually harder than I thought. I thought we were gonna get this faster.
It's good. Once I say it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, duh." Should I just say?
Is it this current season he's on?
Not anymore.
Oh, not this season. Okay.
But like he was
Okay.
on
Okay.
recently, but not currently.
Is it Rob? Is it Rob?
Got it.
No.
Not Rob. Okay.
It would be someone that like likes to reply in comments a lot, so people would follow him. Maybe.
See, I'm kind of
Oh, is
like,
it Kyle Gordy?
Let me look. Let me see if there's a sound effect. Yeah, it's Kyle Gordy.
Okay, it's Kyle Gordy. Okay, it's Kyle Gordy.
hold on, I gotta Google this person. Who is it? Kyle.
That makes so much
It's a
sense.
It's a
sperminator.
The
Sperminator.
Sperminator. The guy who
Guys,
wanted to sing.
I don't watch the show.
Oh, so you missed this. Oh my God. There's like a whole backstory
Oh my
like
Remember,
God.
I
to
don't
this.
watch show. Yeah. Oh wait, he looks familiar, but I haven't seen any shows. And remember, I'm still waiting for Jason to port back
Okay,
in.
let's do like a 30-second like recap
Recap.
so we can bring you up to go. Okay, so he was in Malta to meet this chick, and he is a sperminator, so he is a free donor to women
I
to
have
get
heard
them
about
pregnant.
him.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So we didn't even need the 30 seconds. We got this.
Mhm.
That doesn't surprise me because he does comment on things, especially posts that are like negative about him, and then
Mhm.
try to engage. Hey, I have a weird story though. Like, so he DM'd me last week, and he's having a fight, I think, with like maybe the reality Ashley girl. I don't remember exactly who it is, but one of the accounts that we know pretty well.
Oh.
And he keeps messaging
Oh,
me.
you mean like Amber, right?
Amber, yeah, Amber. And
According
he's
to Amber.
messaging me and he's like, "Hey, where does she live?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Cuz I need to serve her because
What?
she has she called me a rapist. Oh, I'm sorry, the R word on one of her posts. So I need to like send her a cease and desist." He's like, "Give me her address." And I was like, "Sir, I don't have her address." And
What
in
the
the
fuck?
blogger world, if I had her address, I wouldn't give it to you because
Mhm.
like we have a loyalty but
Exactly.
right, we have a loyalty between each other. So like if you're coming after one of my fellow blogger friends, then I'm gonna warn her and then
Mhm.
tell you to fuck off. You know, so I was like, what a
Yeah.
weird thing. And he never messages me. He just randomly messaged me and was like, "Hey, I'm suing this
Oh,
girl because
weird.
she's defaming me and I just need your help." And I'm like,
Oh no.
where did I get into this? And I was like, so yeah. And I was like, if you want to figure out where she lives, do like everybody else and go on the internet and figure it out, right? Like that has nothing to do with me. So he's totally weird on many levels, right?
Yeah, he's one of those guys that likes to reply a lot in the comments, so people will notice him and he's verified. So maybe he'll get like more followers or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
But like, he's just a fucking
Well, yes, the fact that he
weirdo.
wait, Coco, what happened?
Yeah,
Like you owe him
Coco, you're
fucking
kind of
Coco's
cutting
going
in and
in
money.
out.
and out. Coco, you're going in and out. Something's up with your mic.
I'm going in and out.
Wait, now you're not. Now you're not. Okay, I can say something.
Okay, can you hear me
Yeah, we
now?
can hear you now.
Okay, I was gonna say like he fucking owes, like you owe him anything.
Well, I know that
You
was just so
know,
weird. I
it's
was
just
like,
fuck
well,
off.
what loyalty does he think we have that I would sell out like one of a really good blogger at that, like
Mm.
a good person, a decent person. She's always
I love
right. She's
her.
always been nice and kind to me. And I was like, honestly, if I had it, I wouldn't give it to you. You know, like, because we have no loyalty. And if you want to come after her, go after her yourself. Be a man about
Yeah.
it and message her and say, hey, you got stuff up posted about me that I don't like, and have a conversation like a normal person, right?
Yeah. Well, she
Yeah.
she deals with like love after lockup people a lot, and if she can handle the crazy love after lockup people, she could handle some
I
douchey
don't
90-day
give a
person.
crap what people say about me anymore.
I mean, at this point, it's not even worth your energy to try to argue what's true and what's not. You know, because
Exactly.
the internet is so
Right.
toxic. People are like they read
Oh my
anything
god.
and just believe it, regardless of what anyone says or if there's proof or if any information leads to be true or false. They just believe what they want to believe anyway.
Mm. And yeah, and for the record, yeah, I can never badmouth Kim Bali because my podcast co-host is her bestie, and then my bestie is her
I
bestie.
love my Kimberly. Hold on.
That is
Mama,
my
babe, hello?
bestie.
Is she
Oh,
calling me? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna pop back on in a minute. My niece wants me to put her to bed.
oh,
All
okay, all right.
Okay, come back.
Good night, niece.
right.
Yeah, so Shabooty, speaking of the meme you or the picture you sent of Kim, the does this look like Kim picture? Do you know
Mhm.
who sent me that?
Who?
Kim. She thought it was hilarious because she was like, "Oh my god, this is so good," and she was laughing. So she absolutely loved that post.
Oh, so do you want to know the origin of that photo?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I was like, "Who is this chick, and why does she look like you, or why does she not
Yeah.
look like you?" Yeah, so let's get some
Okay.
backstory.
Well, the only backstory is, well, you know, when you're like on Instagram, and then Instagram is always trying to push you like threads, like the Threads app.
Mm-hmm.
So like it wasn't someone that I knew or followed, but like on Instagram it has like Threads like algo recommendations. So I clicked it, I guess. It was like on Instagram, but it was a Threads algo recommendation. So I clicked it, and then my Threads app opened up. It was a picture of this chick, and I guess she's like and this is a little bit of a self-report, but I guess she's like a OnlyFans chick, but she's like this Canadian chick, a
Oh.
Canadian OnlyFans chick that looked like Kimbali, a young Kimbali.
I mean, I didn't see it at first, but then as like I investigated the photo a little bit more,
I'm
I
back.
could see it a little bit. I
Mm.
could totally see it. Hey, Liz is back.
Yo yo, we're talking about the Kimberly doppelganger.
Yeah, did you see that, Liz? It was a photo of like this younger girl that had. Do you think that it looked like her? Because I don't know. At first, I didn't think so, but now I kind of think it does.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Wait, did you not see it? It was a post that Shabooty posted earlier in the week, and it was a doppelganger to Kimberly.
I
Wait,
could,
Shabooty, do you have the photo handy? Can you post it in the chat?
yeah. Give me a sec.
All right. So yeah, let's post it, and then Liz, we can show
Very like
you when.
MIA. Shabooty has to personally text me, which is why I laughed when he said Shabooty's phone number for me.
On the meme I made of you, yeah. But
That is funny.
let me, yeah. Let me try to let me post the
Yeah, that
Kimbali.
way anybody in the chat who also didn't see it, we can all react to it together. So in case you didn't see the post we're talking about, we're gonna post it in the chat, and then we can all react to it together.
Okay, yeah. Give me a millisecond, everyone, while I find it.
I bet you your camera roll is crazy because all the memes and
Hmm.
stuff that you make, I would love to see your camera roll.
Well, you know how, and I'm one of those people that like hoards images and shit for like forever. And then every time there's a new iPhone, I have to get the max like file size. capacity.
Oh, I have friends that are like you. They have pictures from like
Mhm.
2005 on their phone, and I
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't.
do too.
Oh my god, are you serious? Why do y'all do this?
Yeah.
Why do you do this? This is so
Mhm.
weird. The oldest
It was
picture.
my dead grandmother, George.
Well, you can upload it to your computer and save it there.
I'm just
That
joking.
definitely looks like wow. Okay, I did
Right?
see that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
That's a
crazy.
nice
It's
booty.
completely crazy because I at first glance I was like, that don't look like my bestie, and then I enlarged it and I zoomed in and I was like, wait, wait, wait. And then right, and she's the one that sent it to me. She was like, "Have you seen this? Why does this bitch look like me?" And I'm like, "No, she don't." And I was like, "Wait, yes, she do." She okay, guys,
But
it's in the chat. So if you haven't seen it, take a look at this picture. It's literally Kimberly. Like, there's two Kimberlys in the world. There's one in Canada and there's one in California. It's crazy.
no, the reason I knew it was like usually if a tweet gets like 100 likes or something plus, I'm like, oh, then yeah, that resonated. So it got a lot of likes. So that's when I
Oh
knew it was on
yeah, it
point.
got sent around a lot. I saw a lot of reposts. I saw a lot of the other blogger pages pick it up. So yeah, it was
It
good,
looks
and
like
I
it could
think
be
that it's
her when she
crazy.
was like back in the military.
I
Mm.
know, right? It's like 25-year-old
Yeah, I
Kim, like
forgot she was in the
legit.
military. I just hung out with her like 2 weeks ago and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she used to jump out of planes. She's badass. I have a badass bestie.
You
Like she
do.
literally jumped out of airplanes. I wouldn't even jump out of like a van because that's too far up off the ground. So like that's badass for me.
Listen,
Did Kim?
show me a bottle of wine and I will hop into that van.
That's so me. That's so me. If it says like 90-Day Fiance tea and secrets on the back of the van, and I just have to get into the van in a dark alley, I'm so in that van. I'm like literally in the van.
I so
So
like I'm
excited to get.
here in San Diego right now. I fly back to Washington next week, but like I take public transportation right now because I didn't bring my car. I didn't plan on being out here this all week, but like I'm all like walking through streets I shouldn't be walking through, and I'm just like I give no fucks. I'm just like just walking. But I have this really cool flashlight that has this bomb ass taser on it though.
Okay.
Like
I was
and
just
then,
about to ask, mace or what? So yeah, taser is a step up. So I'm glad that you got that. You got to be
yeah, I
safe
like the
these days.
taser. Prefer it over the mace because the mace can always backfire. But
Yeah, the wind can take you out with it. I tell people that all the time. Depending on the wind direction, you might be macing yourself. You got to be careful.
yeah,
True. Did George? Did Kimberly comment on the F Mary Kill post I made today?
she
Um,
did.
I, she didn't to me. Did she say
Yeah.
anything to you, Liz?
Well,
Oh no no no. She
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 publicly
just like
commented though.
hearted me and then she just said, "Well, damn." I was like, "I will go after anybody in these comments who disrespect my girl Kim." And I don't get into drama or anything like that, but ooh,
Yeah. No, well, like
ooh,
90% were like Mary Kim. So
Well,
I'd marry
Kim
Kim.
is the wifey, right? Like if you want a loyal, good person, that's your
It's
wifey right
Kim.
there.
Yeah.
It's her. And that's like legit, not even like because I'm biased because that's my bestie, but like legit, she's the most loyal person you're ever gonna meet
She's like I call her Mama Kim. I'm like, you are like she's so amazing.
mm,
in a million different ways. You're right.
true. Let's see. Should we go? We actually haven't really dived into our list yet.
Yeah, we're just like the off topics. We haven't even gotten into any of the topics yet.
Mm.
So,
We're
what do you want to get into first?
let's see. I mean, let's see. I guess we can start from the top, but
Oh, so we should. Well, yeah. There's a clarification on some previous tea. So, Shabooty's gonna get into some clarification, and it's funny because I kind of doubted it a little bit, but he's gonna tell us what's going on, then we'll get into it.
well, yeah. Some of some of this I'm basing it off what George had said. Which is because apparently I guess you know Courtney, right? And
I
or in the
do.
yeah. So I everything that of the tea that I posted with Colty, I think is legit. I think the only thing was, and again, basically my post I said, well, it's not 100% they're in like some romantic fling, but so I think he's still at her house, getting medical care in Florida for his leg, but I don't think they're necessarily in like a romantic relationship. But I did hear that they, I don't know. I think it was last week. It's hard to keep up with LT, but I feel like they could be filming together, but I don't think it's a romantic thing. And then George said that she has a regular boyfriend, non-related to 90 Day
Yeah,
Fiancé.
I don't want to say that like totally publicly, but
Hmm.
in case she doesn't want people to know that, but I don't think it's cult. But if they are filming, I know that 90 Day Diaries is filming. So it's
Hmm.
very possible that they could, be filming together. For
Yeah.
that would explain why they're together filming. It's not because they're filming because they're dating. I don't, that's not it.
Hmm.
So, and good for Courtney. I don't want her to be with Colt. No offense, but I think Courtney can do way better. No offense, Colt, but she can do better, right?
Yeah, like, oh, and then just this isn't something that I posted, but then like tonight, I got a message. Let me just read it. Let me just read what it says, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's see. It says, I don't want to read the first part because it kind of gives away something. But anyway, let's see. It says, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't love Courtney and that he doesn't want to be at her house because he's having problems using his health insurance in the United States. He said she is sick with jealousy and they are having a lot of fights because she confiscates his phone like crazy. And then he wants a woman to support him materially now. I guess that means financially. But
Wait, who said? Wait, oh, we
well,
don't
and
know
I
who
can't
said
say
this.
who, but
Okay, we can't say. Okay, I got you. I got you. So this is something that someone is reporting, like a source close to Courtney.
let's just say a source, period.
A source. Interesting.
But this
Hmm.
isn't something I posted. This is just something I heard tonight.
I mean, it's juicy. This is juicy. I mean, it goes against what I believed. You know,
Mm,
it could be. I never want to say something is impossible because anything is possible. I don't see Courtney taking care of a man though, because Courtney's always been, the type of girl that needs to be taken care of. So if that's
mm,
what he was looking for in Courtney, he's barking up the wrong tree,
yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm interested in knowing what's going on. If they are filming something together, I'm curious what it's about, why they're together, why is he in her house? Why is he in Orlando? Like I have a
mm,
million different questions. But again, Courtney doesn't live too far from me and I haven't seen Colt. So if he is in town, I haven't seen him.
mhm.
I mean that's a big city, but when people are around, I do happen to see people. So it's interesting.
Yeah. So I guess that to be continued.
Yeah, we're gonna keep a close eye on this situation, and if I see anybody, obviously I'll snap a picture and I'll let everybody know what I see and what they're doing. So we'll keep everybody updated on.
True. So I guess the next topic is Shade is pregnant.
Yeah, I'm so happy for her, right? Because she did suffer a miscarriage before, and I know that
Mhm,
she's wanted a kid for so long. I'm so happy for her, and a lot of people have been asking because back a year. Remember when they were on the promo for Happily Ever After, and then they never showed up on the season? So a lot of people are wondering why weren't they on Happily Ever After last season, and are they going to be on Happily Ever After this season? And all of these questions are kind of like up
mhm,
in the air. So a lot of people are thinking since the post was a collaboration with TLC, 90 Day Fiance, and Shaida and Bilal, people are thinking that, oh, this pregnancy is probably going to be a part of an upcoming show. And
mhm,
unfortunately, I have no idea if that's true or not. I know for a fact they filmed for Happily Ever After last season, but nobody will give me a legit reason why none of that footage was used. So I have
mhm.
no idea what the situation. I don't know if they're pissed off at the network. Like I have no idea.
Well, I just know if they have to be in good standing currently with the network if they're doing like a cross post with the official 90 Day Fiance account. Because if
Yes.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even aware that they were on.
mhm.
Well, again, I don't watch or
Well,
anything like
they were in
that,
the
but
promos, but they weren't actually they didn't
Right.
actually air.
Right. When they announced
like just picture
right
promos.
when they announced the pictures, like it was you and Ed, and you swipe through, they were
Mhm,
on there, but
Yeah.
they did a first.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, but I also did realize too that they had used mine and Ed's old photos too for. That's why I thought it was an accident, but I didn't know that they were filming.
Yeah,
So
they filmed and they never showed. Okay, so they did a first round of announcements, and then the second round of announcements, it was I think Patrick and Thais, and then Bilal and Shida. But the first round, like you and Ed were on the first round.
yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was just really weird. No explanation came of it, so we didn't know if something went wrong and they didn't want to be on the show, or if they
Maybe they just needed some time and were like going through things.
yeah, it's really hard when you're, mourning the loss, that they were going through, to have a camera crew in your house in your face 15 hours out of every day. I totally can understand that. So maybe they
Mm,
started filming and then this tragedy happened and they were like, you know what? We can't do this right now. We need to heal. And I would understand that.
Yeah.
true. But I will say, I mean, the post got a lot of love from the fans. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back.
Everyone loves them, right? Like everyone
Mm,
loves them. I don't know what it is about Bilal and Shida, but I love me some Shida. Bilal is hilarious too. Like a lot of people
mm,
think they a lot of people didn't forgive him from the house prank that he played on her. He's a
mm.
funny guy. He's hilarious. And I think that they are so much in love. I would put them on the
Listen,
level.
I know so many people who do way worse crap. Oh, just off the topic too. All these people that like I see Thais being murdered in her comments right now saying, "Oh, plastic, she got her fame. First of all, it was makeup for her outfit or her costume. Second of all, half
Wow.
these bitches I work with are all plastic too. It's not just because they're on some show." I hate the way that like people just go and talk
What?
crap about
I didn't
everybody.
realize they were attacking Thais. I actually love Thais. She's so genuine. She's like the
Yeah,
kindest
she did her
person.
makeup really good. She did her makeup really good for her pictures. It's like, dude, she posted pictures of Halloween for with her family, and people are like attacking her. And then
That's
people are like, "Oh,
crazy.
this is what these people do. They go on, they get fame." Okay, I work with 20 fake ass bitches at work, like
Are
in
are
dental,
are people?
in the restaurant, and they are so full of plastic. It has nothing to do with like, yeah,
Well, the
no.
funny part is Thais has looked the same from beginning to now. She hasn't changed anything about anything. Like her body, her boobs, everything is still the same. Like she didn't start the show and then like change everything, because I can
Yeah.
name some names of people who did that. She didn't
Well,
do that.
Listen, the fakest crap on my body is my hair dye and my smile. So you
I
can't,
feel the
nobody
smile.
can come after me for being, yeah.
I feel that. It's
w-
like
I think that's so funny because like I haven't
No,
dyed
Thais
my
is so
hair in two
pretty. I
years, but
love
I
her
just got
beauty. I just was
Botox.
like getting so mad, like seeing the comments on her thing today.
that's
Like, she looks
crazy.
so pretty.
She's beautiful, and people better be nice to Shida too. I mean it.
mhm.
I
Yes, they
will.
better be. Oh, that's what I was getting at. It's like, okay, like he played a prank. Like if I were to even talk about half the crap that like Jason pulls on me as jokes, which I find hilarious after, like everybody does it. Like and it's TV. Things get hyped up for TV.
Right,
So,
exactly. It was a hilarious prank, and look at how they're
and they're
living,
happy. They're
right?
so
I
happy.
put them of the happiness level of like David and Annie and Jovi and Yara,
Exactly.
right?
Yes, exactly.
They
But
absolutely love each other.
we're totally on Thais' side. But for the sake of the record, she did get new boobs recently, right?
Hey, I would totally get
I
boobs
mean, who gives
done
a
Oh,
fuck if
too,
someone got
except
new
I could
tits? I
only
mean,
afford one at a time.
Mm,
So it might be
mm,
like,
mm.
one at a time. In
so
I'm
Thais's
so fucking
defense,
tired of people just talking shit on people who get work done. It's just fucking annoying at
it
this
is.
point.
And
No,
in
it's
in
really
Thais's
it's
defense,
annoying, and it's like, who the fuck gives a shit? Like Liz was saying, like, I haven't dyed my hair in 2 years
is my
because
phone
I'm
breaking
allergic to
up?
hair dye, but I just got fucking Botox. Like, who gives a shit?
well, and I want to
Sorry.
say Thais didn't go too big. Because some people go too big and it's so obvious, like Yara. Like some people go really big and you're like,
Yeah.
damn, you got your boobs on. Thais did a very modest size. She just
Mm.
looks great. It doesn't look like porn star look or anything. She just looks good, and I like her. And I want people to leave her alone. She's a mom. She's an amazing wife. She's a good person. Please leave
Yeah.
Thais alone. She's a friend, so please leave her alone.
Okay, here's the topic of that's divisive. Are you on Team Statler or Team Dempsey in that little bitter breakup?
Can I be team neither?
Statler.
So wow, we are right off the bat. We have a neither and a Statler. Jeez.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
like, okay, okay.
Listen, I saw through Dempsey at the tell all, and you can see Statler, or I saw through Dempsey in the beginning, but you can see Statler's hesitation. And mind you, like the single, or was it the single life? No, whatever Tyra
oh
was on.
no,
That's the
they
first
were on
season I watched.
They run the other way, right? The
Yeah,
other way.
that's what I had watched. And I just saw through Statler, like, listen, I don't want to agree or disagree with stuff that's being said right now. I can only just speak about, like, I saw the hesitation and, like, her body language at the tell all, especially of, like, nervous of, should I get rid of my apartment? Should I get rid of this? Like, I saw right through it. And I just had this weird feeling about
Yeah.
everything. Now, listen, through this, I am Team Butler on it, but also to like don't make enemies with TLC or Sharp or other castmates. Like the whole puppet thing, scratch that. Not everybody's experience is the same. Like it's different for everybody. But yeah, um I definitely believe Statler on a lot of things. And here's the thing too, I have a lot that I can say about my experience, but I'm not. And I'm grateful for every opportunity that I have. So
Mhm.
that doesn't make me a puppet, but yeah, there's a lot of things that like clear headed. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I know what she's talking about. But yeah, I
Interesting.
just saw her hesitation at the tell all. Like, and I've never even met the girl. I'm just like, I was
Mhm.
sitting next to Jason. I was like, ooh, this girl's nervous about something. Like she has a bad feeling that she shouldn't get rid of her stuff. And I felt that because how many times like move with Ed and everything. And I had no plan and felt it in my gut. So I feel like that's just one way that I can relate.
Mhm.
I
Dude,
See,
I would oh sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say something before I lost my
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was exactly what Liz said, what she felt like she could see like what she was going through and you could see the hesitation and I'm telling you
Hello?
one thing that really oh my god, is my fucking thing working?
Liz, can you hear Coco or no?
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh,
Her
that's
Oh,
speaker's
that's
weird. For
off.
some,
weird.
yeah, I feel for some reason, yeah, Liz, Coco, for some reason, Liz isn't hearing you. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I could hear Coco, but
Yeah,
Liz can't hear Coco.
yeah, I could hear all y'all,
See,
but
on my screen, it says that her mic is off.
oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? It
No, I
is hers
can't hear
on mine
her.
Y-
too. All right, Coco,
you
leave
may,
and come back.
yeah, close your app, Coco, and
Yeah,
come
because
back.
this app is a mess. Elon, we would love for you to fix this. But okay, so I was gonna say with Statler, I if I have to get technical, I'm Team Statler. But like you know how you're like not
Mhm.
strong on your stance. Like I'm not like super strong on it. You know how you lean like one way. Like I'm leaning towards Statler, but I do feel like
I feel
Dempsey.
like Dempsey's presenting herself very mature and everything, whether the truth is there or not or anything like that. It's just like I don't know. I know experiences and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm not like team anybody. I see exactly what Statler's saying, but I do not agree with all the other shit talking that's going on.
Speaking of, so Corona, who's on this current season of The Other Way with Statler, she made a Instagram video calling Statler out. You
Mhm.
know, like upset that she was saying that they're puppets and all this. So I think a lot of the cast members feel the same way. They're like, I don't appreciate being put into this box of just like network toys, puppets that they use, and we create drama for them and we ruin our lives for this network because Corona said it. She was like, nobody stood over me while I was filming and told me what to say, how to say it, and when to cry, when to scream, when to yell. So, like, if that was your experience, you should own that. But like, stop saying that that was all of our experience because they're like, Corona was like, I would have never done the show and I never would have allowed it if that's what they were doing. If they were standing over me, telling me what to say, feeding the information to me, she's like, I just wouldn't have done it. So like I get that the other cast members are sick of being called fake too, you know, because a lot of the stuff that y'all went through was real. Some people's stories are completely fake, but a lot of people's stories are completely real. And I think that Statler wants to make it seem like y'all all are actors. And I think it's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The part I want to comment on is not the whole puppet argument. I'm more interested in the Statler versus Dempsey relationship. Um, and yeah, I feel like Dempsey strikes me as the type where basically she doesn't like if the relationship is going to shit, like she'll cheat and she won't give a fuck about you and she'll be on to the next chick and she will never slow down. You'll be a speed bump in 2 seconds basically.
Okay, I kind of
Yeah.
agree with.
And that's a good
I
one.
agree with that because she definitely seems like the girl that's never as invested as the other girl. Like,
Mhm.
because I feel like
Yeah.
she's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I want to go and live in this van, do this van life, and Statler can come too if she wants, as long as she's paying. She's never was invested as Statler. Statler was like, I'm gonna give up my life as I know it to do this with you, and Dempsey was just like, well, let's just do this right now, and then if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, cool. And I just feel like the Dempsey is a, like, what do you call it? Where she's like a gypsy, right? Like she, whatever is happening.
Like
Nomad.
Yeah,
like
nomad,
like like
exactly.
fly by the seat of your
I
pants.
can I explain to
Yes.
you why Statler does that? It's totally an ADHD thing, 100%. Like I'm like that too, where you get it's like living with someone with ADHD. ADHD is a disability, by the way. You know, it is. Like literally it is. And so if you're like not understanding of someone with ADHD and the emotions and the frustrations and everything that goes along with it, it's a big roller coaster. It's a huge roller coaster when it comes to relationships. And anxiety is a huge part of it. And when people were kind of like making fun of Statler for having like her anxiety attack, I want to punch every fucking person in the face, because if you have never had an anxiety attack where it feels like you're about to fucking drop dead and die.
Ooh,
That
I've had to pull over on the side of the freeway crying,
yeah,
literally, like
yeah,
basically like almost wanting to hit the steering wheel or break
yeah,
the window. That's how bad
yeah.
like the panic attack can get.
Yeah. So when people have different types of panic attacks, and just because you're like, if you're someone, especially when it comes to phobias, if someone tells you you're afraid of something and you just push them to do it, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a panic attack, and it's like the worst. I literally rather get like
Hmm.
punched repeatedly than have a panic attack. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the worst feeling
Yeah, it's worse when you're having a panic attack with the person you're, like
in a
you're
relationship with.
in a relationship with, and then the other person doesn't give a rat's ass.
Well,
They don't give a
yeah.
fuck.
I was gonna say she definitely minimized and tried to be like, well, I don't care if you're having a panic attack. You shouldn't be rude or you should be nice. And I'm like, well, you don't really know how panic attacks work. Like
Mhm.
Yes.
you can't really control the way you react during a panic attack.
Listen, I used to have a best friend in high school and she would talk about her anxiety and I thought she was full of crap
Until you
until I
experience it.
experienced it.
Right? That
Until
is
you
some.
fucking
Yes.
experience it.
Then I texted her and I was like, "Whoa, girl, like I am sorry." Like
Yeah, I
and
think you nailed it. For someone who doesn't suffer from anxiety,
Mhm.
um, listening to someone else talk about it, it seems crazy and outrageous.
It
But
seems like
and I
you're
think
panicking over that, like
right,
what? And it's
be-
like no, until you had it. Like I've had anxiety attacks where I fainted and the ambulance had to be called twice in one day. That's how
yeah.
bad mine get.
I think that there's a disconnect though, because a lot of people they don't know what it's like to, just like if somebody has what's that disease where that illness where you get uncontrollable seizures, epilepsy. You would
My
never.
brother has that.
Right.
Mhm.
So trying to explain the symptoms and how to deal with someone with epilepsy to someone who's completely dumbfounded by it because they don't know anyone who has it, they don't
Right.
have it. It's almost unattainable to get that knowledge. So I
I mean,
think
and
that's
you're right. Sorry, I didn't interrupt, but you're right on, and it's the same thing. Like my brother has epilepsy, and he won't like it. Nothing. It just happens, and he blacks out, and so they don't remember, and it's kind of like a panic attack. It just kind of just like bam, you have it. You could be feeling great, and then all of a sudden you have it, and it's just
and
it's crazy.
anxiety is the same way, and I think a lot of people
Mhm.
don't. They don't. Well, and another thing that is really hard to understand, I think, too, for some people, the situations where you get an anxiety attack don't seem like that stressful, and I think that's why people are like, well, I could do that and it wouldn't bother me, and I'm like, but you don't have anxiety, you don't understand it.
Yes.
It doesn't
Mhm.
affect everyone in the same way. So Dempsey's like, oh, we're on a boat, big dip, I don't care. Statler, like I'm definitely afraid of water. I can't be on the ocean. I can't be on a cruise ship. I'm definitely afraid I can't swim. I actually
I
when I
can't go
was
on a fucking boat.
right, okay, so when I was really young, my dad took me to Disney World and to like the water park section, and he dropped me. We were on a water slide, and he dropped me in his arms while we were going down the slide. And he went one way, I went the other way, and I drowned and I died. And then they found me, and then they revived me. And then so anytime I go anywhere near water, I'm submerged in water, I go back to that memory of me drowning. So like I totally feel what's going on with
Hey
Statler.
guys, I love y'all, but I gotta get going. I gotta put the kiddos to bed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks for
Well,
joining us, Liz. You know you can come
Thank
anytime.
you.
you
I know.
come back more
It's
often.
my I will. I will. I'll be home next week by myself back in Washington so I can join for the whole time.
Yay.
Sweet.
All right,
Well,
bye
thanks for
guys.
Bye.
coming. Bye.
I'm sorry if I got fucking heated, but it just so annoys me when people are like, well, that's not a big deal. Like, it's just anxiety.
Well, that's how people who don't know what anxiety feels like
Exactly.
describe it. And it
Oh,
happens with a lot of different illnesses, right? Like you'll go
Mm.
somewhere and you'll see someone who's in one of those electric carts. And then all of a sudden you'll see them get up and like start walking. And the first thing the person says is, they don't need to be in that. You don't know what they're going through.
you
Some
don't
people,
fucking know.
right? Some
Yeah.
people can only walk a few steps because they have, what's that, bone
Crohn's.
Crohn's disease, right?
Crohn's
So it's
disease.
like,
Yeah.
but people don't do their homework. They don't want to know what's wrong. They just want to throw judgment out there, and just
Exactly. I don't look like I'm disabled, but I definitely like, I have autoimmune issues and I have like, I mean, literally, like, even the state of Nevada and California, if you have ADHD, you actually can get disability checks from the government because it's a
wow.
disability. Yeah.
Well, because it
It's
debilitates you,
debilitating.
yeah, in the type of situations, especially in California. Like, say for instance, my mom had a really bad anxiety when it came to driving on the freeway. So imagine someone living in California
Oh my
who's
God.
afraid, right?
Oh my
Who's afraid to
God.
drive on the freeway.
No.
You
Yeah.
basically can't live, right? Because it's
Mm.
impossible to do anything without taking your ass on the freeway. So, but people
Exactly.
don't realize, that it's that serious for some people. My mom literally would pull over on the side of the road and cry and scream and have to like someone would have to come and get her. She couldn't even continue driving. That's how bad the anxiety was
Yeah.
just from being on the freeway.
Speaking of things that relieve anxiety, what did you think of Tim slurping on a penis cookie?
I thought, darling, why isn't he on Pornhub?
The way that he
that we
licked
know
the
of.
cookie.
Wow.
Well, the way that he
That we
licked the
know of.
cookie, it appeared this was something that he had done before. Allegedly,
Mm.
right? Like,
I
I don't
had
know.
I had to call Shabooty ASAP because I was like, wait a minute, my phone just fell on the floor because I watch it. I take pictures on my phone as I'm watching, and I'm watching, the show, and I have the phone in one hand. And when I saw him do that, my phone dropped. By the time I picked it up, it was over. So I was like, damn, somebody's gonna post of it. So I said, did you guys see? I text y'all guys right away. Did you guys see that? What he just did?
Mm.
I was like, okay, this is not normal. He's either he's preying on the idea of that we keep saying things about, certain things about him. So he's playing into that, but it's not a good look. What he did was
Ye-
Well,
like, okay,
not
I've
if
done
you
this before.
really not if you really want to stick with your story that it's not true. Like, this was not a good look. And it's funny because he's gotten really angry, when people say that. Like, I've
mm.
heard people would say he DMs people and goes back and forth and he's so sick of it. And then you go and lick a penis cookie on national TV and it's like, well,
Not
this is
only did
going
he
in the
lick it,
opposite.
he put it in his mouth and sucked it.
Well,
I
right.
mean, first he
Yeah.
started with just the tip,
It's just a tip. So everybody in my comments said he's done that a million times before. That's
Mm.
not his
I
first
Yeah.
mean,
rodeo.
Yeah, I was telling the women in the comments, like, take notes from him. You could learn a thing or
Yeah,
two.
he's done that
this
before.
this
He's
is,
definitely done that before. Yeah,
and
for somebody,
I want to emphasize, if he is, no one cares. We're just
nobody
making
cares.
fun of you. Right. We're just making
Listen,
fun of you because you
this
think that
exactly
you're fooling
that
us
somebody's
because you're
gonna
not.
be, yeah, somebody, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be 2025. Who worries about like who's gay or who's straight anymore? That's a
Mm.
thing of the past. We're not in the dark
Honestly,
ages where you
I
like to
think
hide
it's
that.
more widely accepted. I think it's more widely accepted now to be gay than to not be gay. Like,
Of,
honestly,
of
it's so
course it
accepted.
is.
Like, it's like,
It's
I
way
think
more
that being
accepted.
straight is now it's lame
Mm.
now if you're straight, right? Like, if you're straight, you're like, oh, you're just so basic. Like, because we're so more accepting, and there's so much culture, you know, in music and movies. There's like a whole new
Yeah,
world in
yeah,
the
yeah.
LGBTQ community with everything. So
Nobody
I don't
cares about that.
literally, and if he really is that way, Tim, we don't care. We're gonna make fun of you regardless. Like, don't even
Yeah.
Exactly.
think that
we,
we're gonna come for you because we're gonna come for you
we
either
make
way.
we make more fun of you for hiding it than for you being honest about it. You
Mhm.
Exactly.
know, you get pranked out for trying to hide it rather than just coming out and saying it. And then the fun is over. Now we don't have nothing else to joke about. But for
Exactly. If
somebody who
he
claims to be completely straight, that was kind of a weird move for him to pull. That's what I'm
strange,
saying.
the most
You know?
counterproductive action I've
Mhm.
ever seen.
But
Most.
did you
Yeah,
like how did you
that's
like when did you like how when I posted though I posted it at
the slow
0.5x
mo.
speed.
That
Well,
tripped me
yeah,
out.
because that was the
That
best
tripped
way
me out.
to experience the detail in the skill,
That took me out.
Mhm.
But the
right?
funny
That was
part,
the
somebody posted, was he making eye contact with John or Veronica when he was doing that?
Yeah,
that
definitely
see?
That was
John.
hilarious.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, you know what, John? That's why
Somebody
John had to
posted,
sit.
He's showing off in
yeah,
front of John basically.
So that's why
yeah.
John
They're
was
like,
sitting so far away, right?
wait, is he making,
Mhm.
yeah, they're like, wait, is he making eye contact with John when he's doing that? And because Veronica was laughing, so he was making eye contact with her. So
Mhm.
I thought that was funny.
Well, it's
I
probably an
found,
inside.
he found,
It's probably
yeah,
an inside joke with him and Veronica because you know Veronica already knows. So it's probably an inside
yeah,
joke between the two
yeah.
of them. So
Veronica
when
knows.
she sees it, it's a
Right.
little look at you, look at me, laugh because she knows what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like that cat is out of the bag between him and Veronica a long time
Yeah,
ago.
when he does ever decide to come out and tell everyone, it'll be a, you know, he'll be like, I have an announcement, and he'll say it, and then we'll be like, about time. We knew this before you. You know, like we've
We'll
been
be
here.
like,
We
oh, really?
We
Yeah,
helped
we'll be
you
like,
figure it
really?
out.
right.
We'll be like,
I feel like
really, Tim?
we are part of his
Yeah,
coming out story.
nobody'll
We
be
were all
surprised.
there, right? Like we were all
He's
there.
he's inching out. He's inching out little by little. First the wig and the dress up, and then the legs cross, and then
Oh, and
now
those
the whole
boots.
cookie down his throat, and then the
Remember
boots and the
those boots?
eyeliner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the boots
The
and the
Yes.
space
eyeliner
boots.
and the makeup. And then no,
I
the
mean,
whole silver suit, the whole silver suit.
Mhm.
Yep.
yes.
And then the eyeliner and the makeup and the fingernails painted and all of that weird shit. I mean, you can
See,
always chalk up the dressing to just style, but
I'm a
he
firm
took it a
I'm a
little
firm
further.
believer I'm a firm believer of being exactly who you are, right? Like there's no reason that you need to act like anything you're not. If you are who you are. There's one thing about me, I'm going to like you or dislike you based on your personality or what you've done. Your
Mhm.
orientation is not a part of that. You know, like I could care less. Like if I dislike somebody, I guarantee you 1,000,000% it had nothing to do with their sexuality. It's because they have a bad attitude or they're stupid or they DM me something crazy. Like there's a reason that I hate them, but it has nothing to do with that. Like Tim in himself is a walking meme, but it has nothing to do with the fact, of
Mhm.
whatever his orientation is. It's just everything that he does is in counterproductive of what he says. That's why it's so funny.
True, it's fun to needle him. Should we go to the next topic?
Yeah, let's go to the next.
Okay, so one thing somebody I forget who pointed it out to me, but if you notice, you know how like Tiger Lily went to Turkey this time around to meet Adnan?
Yeah, her second trip. Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody pointed out like, oh, how come this second trip she didn't take her fancy little glam squad with her? It's you know what I mean? If she's really like a big shot that travels with like a glam squad, how come they weren't with her to the Turkey trip? Didn't you find that interesting?
I didn't think about it. Yeah, I mean, she did say in her beginning episodes that she doesn't leave without her glam team. And I
Mm,
mean, I know first trip was the wedding, which was kind of important, but she said she didn't go anywhere without them. So yeah, that is interesting. But I've been telling y'all since the beginning, I don't think that she's as rich as she is leading on.
There's
I
no
think
fucking way she is.
did you notice when she was leaving to go to the second trip to Turkey, they
Oh,
showed the outside of her apartment complex, and it was really dingy looking outside. Like
yeah.
the grass was dead. It was all muddy. It wasn't landscape. And the first thing I thought of, I was like, my HOA where I live would never. Like
Oh,
if
they
any,
would be like writing you a letter and repeat like
right?
every day for like and they would tell you that you have a year to clean this shit up.
My HOA would come here and fix my yard and just give me a bill. They would never. They would be like, you have lost your mind and
Yeah,
you are crazy, and they would
same with
come
where I
fix
live.
it. Yes. And so when I
Yeah,
saw the outside of her apartments and how dingy they looked, I was just like, I don't know. You want me to believe that you bought a $26,000 watch, but you live in these dingy
but you
ass
can
apartments,
pay your gardener.
right? Like this is wild to me. So
Priorities.
I think that this is all an act. I think that
Oh
she
yeah,
couldn't afford to bring them
Mhm.
on another trip. She could only do it for the show one time. And now she's living the real life that she's been living, going on solo trips because that's the only amount of money she can purchase the ticket. That's all she has.
Yeah,
Well,
and then she posted. Oh, go ahead.
she won't need a glam squad because she's gonna be wearing a hijab pretty soon. So I mean, why would you need somebody? Why would you need
well,
somebody to
someone needs
fix
to
your
do
hair
the
if it's gonna be
eyes.
covered? Well, maybe yeah, just the eyes, but you can do that herself.
Well, you
I don't
gotta
think she
Her
cover the
upper is
can.
hair.
about to be covered up.
You gotta
The hair
cover
is
the
gonna be
hair.
covered, so
And the girl
so
that there
those
was one girl just for hair, right? So she can fire her
yeah
completely because you got to cover your hair
yeah
and then you have to cover your whole body. Who was the one that posted the picture of Nicole in the swimming
Mhm.
suit? That was you.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, that was you, JLP,
hmm
right? You posted
yeah I think
Nicole
so.
in the swimsuit. That's basically what we're gonna be seeing Tiger Lily pretty soon. She's basically
No,
gonna be.
no, I posted her in a complete burqa. The whole
Mhm.
thing, nothing showing at all, just the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
burqa, the dark,
It
the
was
black.
what.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
The
that's what we're gonna be
burkini.
seeing.
No, no, not the bikini, the whole burqa dress,
Oh,
the
that's
Oh.
whole
what you posted.
covered
Okay,
dress.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
where.
think,
so that's
I
she's
think
not gonna
Stark,
need glam squad anymore.
I think Sarcasm posted the
Oh, sarcasm.
swimsuit.
Okay, yeah, but yeah,
The
that's the
swimsuit. I
end game.
posted the whole burqa.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
where
so why you need
that's
a
where we're
glam squad
going.
for that for? Yeah,
Well, yeah, she's
cause
not gonna need it, but I don't think she actually has one. And a lot of people brought this up also. Did y'all notice that after like 6 hours of doing her hair and makeup, she looked like she got run over by a city bus? Did y'all
Mhm.
notice that?
Yeah.
Yes.
she looked exactly the
How,
Because
same.
how
Yeah.
the fuck does it take you to do like 6 hours of makeup? I genuinely want to know that because it takes me about an hour, like at
well,
most.
6 hours. I've worked on movie sets before, and I've seen like makeup going for 4 and 5 hours. But
Yeah,
the what
sure.
I saw after, right, it didn't look like 6 hours worth of work because I was like, why does she still look like, her hair was kind of crazy? I mean, granted, I'm gonna be nice. They were in the car for hours, so I'm not gonna be too rude, but she still looked like she got run over by a city bus. When they
Mhm.
were walking around, what did you call that city? Can't remember the name of that city now. One of the seven wonders. They're walking around, and I'm looking in her face, and I'm like, I don't really see 6 hours worth of hair and makeup there. But I don't know what the temperature is there. I don't want to be rude, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
another
saying.
thing but if
Yeah,
it's
because
Yeah.
I
good
know that
makeup,
plays a
if it's
factor.
good makeup, you can sweat through it. I mean, there's makeup
Well,
that is against
that's
humidity, so
that's true.
that they fix you up and
That live.
they.
I have friends that live in
Mm,
Miami, and they wear makeup, and it's 100 degrees, and you can still
yeah.
tell that they look great. Their makeup looks
Mhm.
good, so it shouldn't matter. If I'm paying somebody to travel with me to
If
make
you
me
have
look good, I
yeah,
should look good.
exactly. If you have a glam squad, you could afford humidity proof makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you
That's
see her post about living in a van?
I
yeah. I was gonna
did.
tell you that.
Do you want me to
I
read
was
the
gonna say
caption
that
real quick?
Please
Yes,
do.
please. Yes,
Please
please.
do.
Okay, let me read the caption. It says, because she did the keynote like on Instagram stories, you could do kind of like a Q&A. So people were asking her about stuff. So anyway, somebody said, "Can you tell us more about van life? How did you do it and why?" And then her response was, "I got a camper van and had it custom built so we could do van life. I homeschooled my children and my youngest can't do commercial air travel, so I thought we could explore the US and visit national parks and learn on the road. We were able to experience true freedom. It was amazing." And then somebody said, and then she continued, sometimes we'd stay at RV parks too. Our van had a kitchen so I could cook meals on the go too. I loved being able to explore the US with just me and my children.
Wait, but why can't her children fly commercial?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I read online, don't quote me, that one of her kids has some sort of disability that they can't be on an airplane for a long period of time. I think
Oh, and
that's
now
what I
I feel
read.
like a total cunt.
No, you didn't know. You didn't know. That's what I read
God.
online. So I can't remember what they said it was specifically, but being like
Coco,
sitting
you
in an
just thought
airplane.
Coco, you just thought they couldn't fly commercial anyway. They were
Yeah,
You
black
thought
people
they
like
could
in
only
the
fly
they're not
airline.
for
private?
commercial.
Yeah, they were on a
They
no fly
can't. They're
list.
too good for commercial, but they're not. But they can do the van life.
See, you just thought they were on a no fly list or something. Why can't you fly?
No, I thought they'd be like, oh no, mommy, I can't fly commercial. It has to be like private. But I'm like, but they live in a van, so I'm like, I'm very generally confused right now.
No, I figured it was some kind of disability. Maybe when her
Oh.
youngest, because she said my youngest can't fly commercial, so I figured
Yeah,
maybe he has some
yeah.
kind of
I
phobia
know
or disability or something.
some kids that have autism, it's really hard for them to
It
sit on an
is.
airplane for like a really period of time. So yeah,
So,
don't
so,
we
so
didn't.
can I mean? So the $1 million question is: can you picture Tiger Lily living in a van?
No, I can't even
So
picture her being in there for 5 minutes.
no, see,
Where would the glam squad sleep?
Oh, she just hitched him to another trailer.
so
Like a
It's
U-Haul in
okay.
the back, drags them out like a U-Haul.
Exactly. Yep.
I can picture it because I think that that's who she really is. I think that who she is on the show and who she is in real
Mhm.
life is two different people. I think in real life she is a woman that lived in a van. I think
Mhm.
on
Yes.
TV she's pretending to be this woman who flies in private jets and drives Porsches and buys $30,000 watches. I think in real
Mhm.
life, hell yeah, she lived in that van. They cooked in that van. They washed clothes in the sink and hung them out on a
Yeah.
line. I think she's a legit normal person, but I think that when
Mhm.
the camera is in front of her and they say action, she turns into this Timu Kim Kardashian, and
Mhm.
she's right. And I think
Yeah.
that's why we're so confused by her, because there's literally two
Mhm.
different versions.
Right. I
Yeah.
think she basically acts who she thinks a rich person would act.
Mhm.
Yep.
And
Like
then
I as
do
someone
we
who's been around that shit, like I don't know any real well-off person that acts the way she does.
do this may be a leading question, but so I'm going to lead the witness. But are we all in
Mm.
agreement that our voice is fake?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
God!
Yeah.
Did you
Don't
there's a
don't get me
viral
started on
video.
that vocal fry.
Oh
There's a
my god,
viral
it's the
video.
baby talk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's like a viral video from like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And it's Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, and Lindsay
Yes.
Lohan. They're getting you know what I'm talking about, right? And
Yes.
Paris slips up and tells her driver to wait outside. We'll be right back. And she uses her actual voice, not her fake voice. So yeah, this is a fake voice. And it's crazy because when I heard Paris Hilton's real voice, I was floored. It sounded like a completely normal human being. So
Yeah.
I guarantee you that Tiger Lily has a normal human voice under there, and she's just putting on this crap for the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Because like I think she did a Zoom interview with like Access Hollywood or one of those channels, and again she had her like fake voice, but you could just tell she was being performative. Like it wasn't like her being real.
Usually you can
Oh
tell
yeah,
it's fake. You can tell it's fake because they talk very slow, so they don't slip up.
Yeah,
yep,
yeah, yeah. She was
They
talking
talk really
slow, and
slow,
she wasn't like.
so you
And then
don't slip up. That's like
she gave
Shekinah
like
too.
when she didn't really like answer the question properly, so she just gave a non-answer, and she talked very slow.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
I know it.
Shekinah does that too. Shekinah has that vocal fry too. Like she's always
Mhm.
trying to like talk slow and like baby talk. You didn't notice that
Mhm.
about Shekinah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have.
She does that. She
Yeah,
does
I
that.
can't stand her voice.
Yeah, that
I don't
slow.
know. Like,
I think it comes with
I
the
feel
lip
like
injections.
people who talk really slow, it's really irritating for me because I have, I talk really fast. So, because I come from a radio background, so you talk really fast, you got to get as much out, before the 15 seconds and the song starts. So
Hmm.
I'm like a fast talker. So when people talk that slow, I literally check out of the conversation because I just can't my brain does not work at that slow pace. Like, I need you to spit it out, right? Like, spit out, say what you're trying to say. I can't stand it when she's literally, it takes her 14 minutes to say 10 words. I can't.
George, when you were on the radio, were you good at hitting the post?
Hitting the post?
You know
Wait,
what
Oh my
hitting the
God,
post means?
Shabooty.
what does that mean?
So
Jesus
like
Christ.
if a song has like 15 seconds or whatever seconds before the like lyrics start, so you have like 10 seconds or 15 seconds, so you talk and say whatever, and then it's you just like
Oh,
stop talking right when this lyric starts.
yeah. We call that the dialogue intro. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was a king. I was a king of it. Yeah, I was really, really good. And you have to stop talking literally right when they start singing. So,
Mhm.
yeah, and it was top 40. So we played the same 5 songs every 5 minutes. So I knew what I was working with, and it wasn't new information to me. But yeah, I was the king of that. I was so good. I could always get out. But again, I'm a super
That's
fast
very
talker.
important. That was very
Yeah, I'm a
important back
super
in the
fast
80s.
talker.
Back in the
I can
80s,
say.
when you were trying to make a mixtape from the radio, you remember making mixtapes off the radio, and you were waiting for the song to come out so you could press record.
On the cassette tape, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, on the
Oh yeah,
cassette tape.
yeah.
You were just waiting for the song. Hey, I'm waiting for the DJ to stop talking for the song to come on to hit record so you can get the song on the tape. Am
Yeah,
I too
yeah.
old? Am I too
We're all
old?
too
No,
Did I
old.
no,
age
no.
myself? Did I age
I
myself?
remember. I remember. I know when I was in school, we had the CDs, but if you really wanted, we at that time you couldn't make a CD, you couldn't burn a CD. So if you really wanted a mixtape, even though we were using CDs and CD players, you had to make it on a cassette because we didn't have the technology to burn CDs. That came later.
Mhm.
Damn, y'all old.
Yeah, we. Oh,
Yeah,
so wait,
I aged,
Coco,
I aged
Yes.
Coco,
myself.
did you own a compact disc player, Coco? At any point
Compact,
in Yes. Did you
like a
own a compact?
Walkman?
Yes, but it played like CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
It's
I had one.
did you own a cassette player?
No.
So okay, so your generation started straight with the compact disc player.
Yes.
Okay. So
I mean,
let
I'm
me
still
age
old, but I'm not
let
like old.
let me age me.
You're not like
So back in the day,
JLP old.
all right,
No.
let me age me, guys. Back in the day, there was this cassette player that had a microphone built in. This is kind of
oh,
I wanted to work in radio. I had, you know what I'm talking about? It was
I
like a
know what you're
yeah.
cassette.
talking about. It came
I
out in
had
'97.
I had
Like
that.
I remember the Talk Boy.
The Talk Boy.
Yes, I had that, and I think that's where my dream of working in radio like was born
Oh
because I
my
Mhm.
had the
God.
Talk Boy.
Mhm.
So I
Because it
had
has to
that
do with
stuff.
the Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. That's crazy. So okay, so we know that Coco is not old. She's just a
Mm.
little old.
She just bangs old.
Yeah. She just bangs out. So if we were to ask the guy that Coco's with what his first personal
He
music
would
player was,
say, you know what he would say,
would he say eight
actually?
track?
A
No, no,
Victrola.
no, no, no.
He was saying he had a
No.
Victrola, the ones you wind up
No,
on the
he
side.
would say the telegram.
The Telegram?
Probably.
Oh my
The
God.
one,
I was gonna say vinyl
no,
record.
No, a
no, it
little
would be a
before that.
Victrola.
I
The
I
ones
think he
with
would
the
do Morse code.
Morris Code. Good Lord. Was he born in the
it would
1800s?
No,
it
like the
would be the
1930s.
it would be the ones with the big
Wow.
horn on the side. Then you gotta wind it up
Ooga.
before you put the needle on it, and it has like a big horn coming out the side. The Victrola.
See, I
That's
don't
what he
even know
had.
what that is.
I
You
know
know
what
what?
you're talking about.
You know what
Yeah,
I
those
was
those
thinking?
you see it in old movies.
Like the sonograms.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sonographs.
No, you know what I was
sonograph.
thinking? Do
That
you
thing.
remember when they used to tie string on 2 empty cans?
Oh, I used to do that as a child.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
So I wasn't even close. I wasn't
In a
even close.
tree house.
Yes. Why did that shit work though? Why
I
did it
don't
work?
know. I don't know. No, you know what I used to do? Remember they used to have these like it looked like a megaphone, but you could like spy on people and hear what they're saying.
Wait, what was it called?
Okay, I don't know what it's called, but it looked like a megaphone, and
Okay.
it had like you could have like it had like kind of like headphones attached, and you could like literally hear what people were saying 10 yards away. That's how me and my friend found out her parents were getting divorced.
I never had one of these. I feel cheated. I didn't know about this. I feel totally cheated in life. I feel like I should have had one of these.
Yeah, my friend and I were using it, and then that we actually found out that's how her parents were getting a divorce.
So
So
you could hear what people were saying, like, that
like
weren't close to you.
20 feet away. Yeah, this is like 96,
Oh,
97.
that's crazy. I wish I
Yeah,
had
it was
that.
part of you know where I got it? Do you remember the Discovery store?
No, the
The
Discoveries.
Discovery Channel store. They used to have there used to be a store called Discovery Channel, and basically it had a lot of cool like spy type toys, like but for kids. So
Oh,
like yeah, it was really cool. They had like really cool gadgets and all that. That's where I got mine.
I don't remember the Discovery store. I wonder if they had that in Louisiana. I grew up in the country. Wonder if we didn't have that.
Uh,
We didn't have the cool stuff. I grew up in like
uh.
the crotch of the country, so we
Wait, but
didn't
did
have
you have a Shopper Image?
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth.
what the
What?
crotch of the country.
No, the sharper image.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sharper. Yeah, we had a sharper image. We did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it basically was like, you know, the toys they sell. That's where they would sell at Discovery Store. Be like the
Oh,
toys
okay.
from
Yeah, yeah,
Shopper
yeah.
Image.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sharper image was too expensive for
I
me.
love Shopper
Mm.
Image. That's where I
We
met
were
Courtney Cox and David Arquette.
wait in sharper image.
Yeah, I was like, I had my dog with me, and this is like long ago. I was like playing with this like beauty tool, and all of a sudden I hear this lady. She's like, "Oh my god, can I please pet your dog?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Without even like looking, I turn around and it's like Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and Jennifer Aniston.
What? And they were in a sharper image.
Yeah, they were buying. I guess they were buying knife sets or something for someone's wedding. This
Holy
was
crap!
like 2006, 2005.
Mm.
Um, but
Oh
this
wow!
is in Beverly Hills, in the Shopper Image in Beverly Hills. They're so nice. They're so lovely, actually. So,
True.
Wow.
but that's a random story I have.
Well, now I'm gonna go hang out in sharper image now.
It
Actually,
doesn't exist anymore.
wait, they're gone. Like seriously?
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
exist
that sucks.
anymore.
I just like the massage chairs.
I
But
know. Oh my god, I want one so bad.
No one ever bought those chairs. You know that, right? People only went to the store and used them. No one actually purchased them.
Bullshit. My dad bought some.
Shut the fuck up. Did you have
Yeah,
that chair in your house?
it was in my house as a kid. Yeah.
damn,
That's
you rich.
crazy. See,
It
you're rich because I didn't. No one in my town owned one. We would go to the mall and sit in the chair, and that
was
was it.
the
Yeah.
fucking. It was the Ioxy like the. It was like one that had like the deep tissue that reclined. It was brown. It had like brown leather and then marble outing. It was like I wasn't allowed to sit in it, but um, yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, you grew
good
up a little
times.
richer than I did. A little richer, just a tad. Just a tad.
I'm
True.
not Tiger Lily rich though.
No, no, you don't live. You
I'm
don't live in
sorry. I'm
those.
sorry.
You don't live in those dingy Texas apartments. You sure don't.
I'm just
um,
curious. Where in Texas is she? Do
She's
you
in
know?
Frisco. She's in Frisco.
It doesn't.
It's
Because I
like
know Irving
Austin.
is rich area. Irving is a really nice
It's
area.
well, it's around there. It's
It's
like
around there.
Austin,
Okay, yeah.
Irving, Frisco. They're all around the same. I was just there.
Yeah.
I was pretty shocked at how quickly we could drive from Austin to Irving to Frisco. It was like very
Oh,
close.
really?
Yeah, yeah. It's all around that area. Apparently, I was asking around when I was in Texas, and I was like, "Who all lives here? What's the deal?" And they said a lot of the football players
Yeah.
live in Frisco, so it's a decent area.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it's not like hood. So she's got money. I just don't think she's got the money
But
she
it's
wants.
not like I'm gonna buy like $100,000 watch and walk away like nothing happened money.
No, no. I
Yeah.
mean, if you play for the Dallas Cowboys, maybe
I mean,
maybe,
sure,
but
but I mean,
no,
she could make a really nice linebacker.
she could. I could see that with that
true.
flat ass.
Oh my god, I was talking about the face.
By the way, yeah,
I'm gonna sit that one out.
I'm crowbarring this in, but you know who followed me back on Instagram the other
I
day?
I don't know who.
Who?
Um, it was one of the Halloween costumes I posted. It was a Giselle Fetterman.
Wait,
Oh
Giselle. Who? Wait, she's married. She was married to a football player, right?
No,
no,
to a
John.
senator
No, that's
Wait,
my senator's wife.
in Pennsylvania.
wait. The ones that dressed up like Gino and Jasmine.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Jasmine
Yeah,
chick
yeah, yeah,
followed
yeah. I
me.
know exactly who this. I know exactly who this is. Wait, did they do a costume this
Yeah.
year?
This year they didn't do like a 90-day costume.
Oh, that sucks. They were so good. They set the standard last year. They literally set the standard.
Yeah, they probably figured we're not going to be able to reach that bar again.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, that standard was really high. Like nobody really nailed that like they did. But I'm glad that they're still in the 90-day universe. I love when it spills over into pop, regular
Mhm.
population, like general pop. Like everybody's into it. I still love that.
It was funny because, well, like I posted it to my story, and then I tagged Gino, and then Gino saw it, and then I told him, I was like, well, I don't know, he was like DMing me, and I said she followed me, and then Gino's like, who followed you? And then Gino was asking like, Jasmine followed you, and I was like, no, 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 that didn't happen. I said Giselle
Oh,
followed me. I was like, don't hold your breath on Jasmine following me.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on that,
Yeah.
Jasmine. Yeah,
I can unfollow you and then refollow you if that makes you feel better.
Hey, it's all good, whatever, Coco. We're on the same team though.
Oh, good, yeah.
yeah, we're
Wait,
we're
you
all in
fuck
this
old
together.
men.
We're gonna edit out that joke because it was at my expense, people.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
that's
Right?
funny. That was one
My
of the loudest. That
God.
was one of the loudest laughs you got out of me.
That's like a
I
diva,
know.
babe. Jeez.
I know.
True. All right, what's our next topic, people?
Um, wait, my computer's too far away. Oh, John was spotted in Vegas airport. So there's a photo of John with a fan in Las Vegas airport, which that
Yeah.
so I was gonna ask Coco, did you happen to see John in Sin City? Because this is your home.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, like I don't actually live in Las Vegas, Las Vegas. I live like in the suburbs, so it's like
Henderson.
20 minutes away.
Oh, 20 minutes is it's nothing. I'm like,
20 yeah, yeah, but I don't ever leave. So
wait, you don't ever go to the
I'm
city?
still unpacking.
Still? It's been weeks.
Okay, but my partner he had a fall.
Oh
So
no.
I've been taking care of him for the
Oh
last
my
couple
god.
days.
Did he fall and he couldn't get up?
No, like literally that's what happened.
Oh, what? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
like he his back went completely out because
Mhm.
he ended up having a slip disc.
Oh, so it's
So I
serious.
basically just been taking care of him for like the 3 days, and we had this huge argument today. He's like, "You wanted to date an older man."
So wait, what did he like trip over something or
He's
No,
like
dude, he
lifting
was
something
taking
heavy,
it.
right?
It was just so insane, so embarrassing. Okay, so he was taking a shower and he went to like dry his leg.
oh,
His back went out.
oh my
Yeah.
god. This is
This was
very
like, are you fucking serious?
this is very embarrassing. This is
It's
yeah.
like so awful. Like I've had to help him with everything.
I don't
Mhm.
want
So,
to say this, but it might be time to get him the shower chair.
oh no, like oh seriously, yeah, like
Yeah,
yeah.
like it
I
might be
mean,
time because
That's gonna be his Christmas gift.
slips and
it,
falls in the shower can be very serious. So yeah, Merry
oh no,
Christmas.
for sure. I mean, but I was just like, I try every. I was just like, so I just been cleaning the house, cooking, like just like trying to make sure he's okay. It's a lot. He did a lot of the move on by himself, a lot of the unpacking and packing as well. So I'm sure that took a huge toll. But I was just like, oh my god, it's like
I'm
I need
just
a
gonna
drip.
put this out there. If you can pay some people to do it for you.
We
Just
did.
What? Fuck him?
We
no,
did. Okay,
no,
and he
unpack.
still wanted to do it himself. He was like, "Oh, I know, but like, they're like, oh no, 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 I need to take this stuff because I don't want it to get damaged and like all this stuff." And I'm like, "Oh my god, this is exactly why this happened."
Yes, it is. Like if I had the option of unpacking my stuff and paying someone to unpack my stuff, I am paying someone to unpack my stuff.
So
Like
Yeah,
here,
but
here.
so it was just like I mean it was scary. I mean
Mhm.
when your back goes out, I mean like even he couldn't even sit. This is how bad it was. I was gonna have to call the ambulance because I could not drive him because he can't even sit in a chair right now.
oh my god.
That's how bad it's severe. Like he
Wow.
completely slipped a disc.
And that's just
So
from showering.
that it's from a lot of stress from the packing and all
Oh,
that. And
okay.
like he made multiple car trips from here to LA. He did total of 8 of them in like less than 2 weeks.
Why would he do something like that?
Because he's an idiot.
Okay, so we're on the same page. We're on the same page. I didn't want to say it until you said it. So I'm glad that we're on the same page, because that sounds like idiot behavior. I'm just going to throw it out there. That's idiot behavior. You don't do things
So,
like that.
George, let me ask you, what do you think is going to happen first? Coco goes to TJ Maxx and meets Lauren, or Captain Picard makes an Instagram account?
Ooh, okay. All right, so if I had to put a wager on it, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to go ahead and say that Coco is going to head to
Oh,
TJ
well,
Maxx to meet
fucking
Lauren.
shit.
Because I'm sorry, JLP, your track record for not opening an Instagram account after I've asked you is like 3 and
Now
0.
now I want Coco to go to TJ Maxx and meet Lauren. Now I
You know
want him to
what?
do that
No,
because
no, I
that would be
won't.
hilarious. That would be hilarious. Oh my
Actually,
God.
I
Come
kind of
on, Coco.
might.
Take
I
one for
might
the
just to
team.
fuck with you guys.
Take one
If
for the
I
I
team,
might
was
do it.
Coco.
Okay,
if I
fine.
was
Yeah,
that
take
close,
pictures up.
I would take one for the team and I would do it. If I was
All
that
right.
close,
I
I
would
would.
take one for the
I
team
would.
too. Coco, you can
Okay.
record the conversation, take pictures, and then act like a
I
fan,
will.
and
I'll
then
be
come back
like,
and
"Hey,
report.
Lauren, what's up?"
You can wear
No,
gloves if you
you gotta
want
be
to.
surprised. It'll be like, aren't you the guy
You
from 90 Day Fiance? And then you start
Oh
gassing
my
him up
god,
like
aren't
you're
you
a
the guy from
fan.
90 Fiance that has gonorrhea? Should
you
I scream that
Yeah,
out
yeah.
loud in the aisles?
or you
Talk
could
to
do
him.
the itchy vagina TikTok skit next to him.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go
god.
No,
in the
you should
aisle.
ask him to do it. You should ask him to do it and record it.
Yeah,
Itchy
go
Send it.
in the
balls.
aisle where he's working and say, "Hey, would you mind holding my phone? I'm gonna film a TikTok." And then say, "Would you mind scratching your balls for the video?"
I
Yeah,
probably
make him do it.
would.
Make him do it.
He probably would.
He'll
Oh
definitely would.
my
Happily would.
god. Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
so yeah, I'm gonna wager on that because
Mm.
unfortunately I've lost a lot of hope in JLP joining Instagram.
Don't say that.
I wanna believe that it's gonna happen, but I've been let down.
Believe.
I've been let down. So I don't know how I feel. So Coco, you're
But
gonna have to head up there.
Shabooty put
Where
such
where
a
where
good
where
counter
in
offer
Vegas is
that
which one does he work?
Oh,
I
Shabooty,
got
There's
I
a
got
fucking
this.
million of them.
which location is it?
I don't have it off the top of my head. I know I mentioned it before in the past, but I would have to like dig it up again.
That's
So,
Yeah,
like 5 TJ Maxx's in
mhm,
Henderson and like 4 in Summerlin, and that's not in Las Vegas. So,
mhm.
yeah, I don't think it's
Probably the one down the strip. I know there's
oh
one
god, I
on the
don't want to
Vegas
get
strip when you walk
shot.
all the way down.
Oh
All the
my
way
god, I'm
down
gonna
the
get like
Vegas strip.
fucking
I
yeah.
went to that
shot.
one.
It's in the shitty part of town. That's all I
Oh
remember. But
great, yeah. Let me
Oh,
go.
it's
You
not
know, in
in
fact, I'll go right now.
Henderson. So yeah.
No.
That's
Although, do
where
you know who I found out lives near me?
lives near you.
Um,
Oh wait, is it Patrick and Thais?
no, it's Usher.
Usher Raymond?
Yeah,
He lives near you?
yeah, he lives in Henderson. Yeah,
What? Okay, now
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to go to Usher's house and take pictures of it.
I've seen his house. I've seen what it looks like. It's gorgeous.
I'm gonna need photos.
It's like it looks like something the Jetsons would live in.
What? So it's like
It's
futuristic?
oh my god, like all the homes over there are like that. So but yeah, he lives like 5 minutes down the road from me. I just found that out.
What? That's
What?
crazy. A lot of people thought that he lived in Atlanta, but now that he's doing this
No,
Vegas
so there was a
resident,
break. Yeah, because there was a break-in in his home in LA, like I believe like it was like a year ago, and so he up and left LA. He doesn't live in LA anymore.
yeah, and with the Vegas residency, this is really convenient for him.
Well,
He can
yeah,
go.
Henderson is like it's literally from where he lives. He lives in like Las Vegas, which is it's in Henderson, and he lives probably around 22 minutes from the
Yeah,
strip.
he can sleep in his own bed after doing 5
Literally.
shows a week. You
It's
know, that's
mm.
his
you
house is
can't.
on a lake. His house is on the lake.
I
So
didn't know that there were lakes in Las Vegas. I thought it
well,
was
it's
a
a
fun.
man-made lake. It's called
Oh,
Lake
okay.
Las
Because I was like,
Vegas, and it's a
I,
man-made. It's right. He lives right across right across from the Westin golf and resorts. So
Oh, that's weird that he would live so close to a resort because you don't really want people around,
I mean,
you
it's
know?
not close. It's like, if you drive, you're like 3 minutes, you're there. But
Ah,
it's
okay,
where
okay.
where he's in is totally gated. So it's
Mm.
every place is gated, but it's very, very securely gated. I just thought that was
Interesting.
fun. Mike Tyson
So,
is my parents' next door neighbor. I found that out.
what?
Yeah.
And you're bringing this up just now.
It's ADHD.
It's crossing your mind now that Mike Tyson lives next door to your parents.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, no one ever really brought him up, so yeah.
Well, you should have brought him up. Mike Tyson lives next door to your parents. That's something. If I live next door to a freaking celebrity, the first thing
Well,
in
I used to
conversation.
live there. Carmen Electra
Yeah.
was my neighbor for the longest time. Like I used to like see these people all the time. But yeah, Mike
Well,
Tyson
we're not
lives in
used.
Henderson.
We're not used to that, Coco. So we would like
I'm
to know these things.
sorry.
We would like to know that. You know who lived next door to
I'm
me? Some 70-year-old man who's retired.
ooh. Oh, really?
Yes, I live in like
Interesting.
my community is basically a 55 and over community, but it's not.
So you're living my wet dream right now, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes, everyone on my street is super old.
Mm,
Super old.
tell me more.
Wh- wh-
I'm touching myself to this right now.
Oh, I have to tell you this. The guy that lives next door to me on the left is so old, he's in a wheelchair.
Oh God, I just came.
Like, what's that community, George, in Florida? Like the Villages or something?
Oh,
Oh, the
oh,
villages.
stop it! Don't stop. I'm about to come some more.
Yes, the villages. That is where all the old people
You know
caught
what?
STDs from each other
Oh,
from
you
sleeping
know
with
what
them.
I
Oh,
say? The older, the wetter.
You know,
You
if
know
it's
what?
Florida, things are gonna get strange. You
And you
already
know what's
know.
weird? This is me sober.
Yeah. So the villages. I'm surprised you don't live in the villages, Coco. To be 100% honest.
I would not. I don't want to live in Florida. I was born there. I lived there for quite a few years. I'm good.
So even if there's like a whole place full of old men, you wouldn't want to do it.
Honey, I live in Las Vegas. There's plenty of them here. What are
That's
you
true.
talking about?
That's true. You're
There's
nursing
Frank
one.
Sinatra night every
y-
night on the strip. Okay.
You're nursing one back to health right now. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Okay,
true.
yeah.
Let,
So
let's talk
so
about.
John was in Vegas, and I'm assuming he was just there to see Patrick and Thais. That's just my first guess.
He was, well, Patrick was hanging out with Kobe.
At the same time, oh, okay. So here's my
Yeah.
thought. Maybe they're doing like a crossover pillow talk episode with the guys.
Hmm.
That's the first thing that came to my mind. If it's John, Patrick, and Kobe, I'm thinking,
Hmm.
and then maybe it'll be Thais, Emily, and maybe another chick. So yeah, maybe
Hmm.
they're doing like some sort of crossover pillow talk or something, because that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, that sounds like a good guess.
Because
I
it would
agree
be
with you.
weird for them all to be in Vegas randomly and nothing is being filmed. That would be more weird. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's going on. That's a fair statement because they were in like Fremont Street.
Yeah, I guarantee you the guys are filming and so yeah, the guys are filming a Pillow Talk crossover episode and we'll see it at some point coming up. I don't know what they're filming for because none
Hmm.
of them were on the other way. Or no, but Patrick and Thais were on before the 90 days. So yeah, it'll probably be before the 90 days because Emily and Kobe were on that too.
True. Um, okay, so I could read the S. Scott message. We
Oh
could play that.
yes.
We could play, or we could do like play the F Mary Kill, or we
Wait,
can.
Fuck, Mary,
what's the
kill. Fuck,
what's
Mary,
the
kill.
what's the Scott message? I didn't know about this.
No, you know the one with the. I posted it on Twitter this week, and I sent it to y'all. There was a chick, a chick that was DMing him. Told me that she.
Oh, I remember. I remember. Okay, so what do you want to do first? What do you want to do first?
There's that, and then or we could play F Mary Kill, and then let the later we'll do like some. We'll read some funny OnlyFans captions.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get into that. All right,
Wait,
let's do
what did you see in my OnlyFans?
no, these are cast members only fan
I'm kidding.
captions. Not yours. You're safe. We know what yours says. It says like this is for the old farts or so. You know, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on yours.
Yeah, yours says, "Slap your low hangers over here."
My actually says, the older the weather gets me better.
Coco says dinner at 4:00.
And you know what's funny? I actually eat dinner at 4:30, like every fucking night.
Oh my
Dinner at
God.
4
Why?
p.m. at Denny's. Dinner at Denny's at
Why?
4
Joe,
p.m.
you know what? Don't knock it because my partner gets the senior discount and it's fucking amazing. Okay?
Wait, so y'all legit
there is
eat at
there is
Denny's?
a fucking diner here, and I had him order the Buckaroo special, and he had no idea what the fuck that meant. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, that's part of the senior menu," and he got like really mad. It was hilarious.
That's
Um,
I don't know how to explain that.
okay, so should I read the
Read it,
Scott
yes.
message stream?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
hold
the
on.
Scott message first. So this is a message from a woman that was
Was
dealing with
DMing
Scott.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 millisecond to pull it up. Let's see. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read it. This is in her words. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, okay. This is her messaging me. Random thought, but I used to video chat with Scott. It's been over a year since. He was trying to immediately move me into his home in Florida, helicoptered his dick around all the time, kept needing me to validate his size and actions recorded on the show. Ultimately, he told me he wouldn't date me unless I quit vaping, wouldn't buy my ticket to come to him. Then when I go to the hospital, he blocks me because he was paranoid I was going to air him out. Plus, plus he wouldn't believe that I was 32 at the time. So that's it.
I have like so many questions. So like, okay. So they were talking and they're on video chat and
Mhm.
he's helicoptering his dick around on the video chat.
And then asking for validation of his size.
And then asking for validation of his size and actions on the show.
Mhm.
And then he immediately says, "Come move into my house." Then after that says, "I won't buy your ticket to come to my house."
Yeah, he wanted her to move into his house so he could fuck her, but he wasn't trying to pay her way to come down.
Oh my god.
This was a lot. Okay, this was a lot. Like I'm trying to
Unpack it. It's like,
I mean, I don't even
mm,
know what to say. Like, first of all, ladies, let's ask the ladies in the room.
Mm.
Men doing the helicopter on video chat. Is this something that
I've
y'all want to
literally
see?
never had any guy I fucked or even like known to do that shit. Like, what is it? What we what?
I, so let me say allegedly, but
Mm.
I feel like since he can't really like get super hard easily, so he's like semi chub half the
What was
time.
all the fucking steroids?
Yeah, so the next best thing is like, well, if I can't get super erect, let me impress her by like helicoptering my semi erect penis around my lip noodle, swing it around like a helicopter. That'll impress her.
So it's like a deflated noodle that you see in a swimming pool.
I I guess, but like it's like it sounds like a drunken party trick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was my thought. No
Hide
one
the
does.
salami.
Sounds like something that frat guys do
Yeah.
Yeah.
that are drunk. Like the whole thing is just crazy. But I think I was gone when she said he asked me to move me in. He asked me to move into his house and then refused to buy me a ticket to to come to his house.
He's
It
like,
lost me.
psych.
You lost me there because I was like, well, wait, you want her to move in, but you also don't want to pay for her to come. Like, okay, I got it.
Mhm.
Psych.
None of this. Okay, anybody surprised by the response of this woman
I
at
mean,
all?
no. What I mean, what am I'd be shocked if he didn't show her his penis. I mean, that would shock me.
That is true. That's
Sure.
true. I mean, I think I told y'all before there was some lady that messaged me that was. You want to hear something super ironic? So the lady who messaged me that was talking to Scott, and then obviously they weren't talking. She sent me videos that he sent her unsolicited. I didn't ask, and he was doing something along the lines of this helicoptering thing in the videos. But I
Oh my
deleted them
god.
really. I deleted them really fast because she sent it to me and didn't tell me what it was. So I unknowingly opened it. But now that Shabooty, you said that, that was kind of along the lines, like he was dancing around in the video, like you know how he dances in his videos, but like
Yeah,
without clothing on. So it's
Oh
kind of
my
like
god,
along the lines
ew.
of that. So it kind of verifies that this chick is telling the truth, right?
yeah, no, I believe her 110%.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
this is nothing that I haven't seen, unfortunately. So yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, just figured we'd put more Scott dirt out there, but to warn all the women.
I mean, at this point, if the ladies don't know what's going on, this is their fault, right? Like, I feel
Mm.
like there's
They
so much
they
information out
they
there.
deserve to see
Yeah.
a. If they don't know what's going on, they deserve to see a helicopter penis dance by Scott.
Yes. This is what's in their cards because they're, I mean, ignoring all of the information out there.
Yeah, but then they're like, well, he could do some fuck shit, but then I have an interesting story to send to Shabooty.
Well, yeah, I respect the fans that take one for the team and they
Mhm.
reach out to people and then they get some really good screenshots and then share them. I respect that. Thank you. This is God's work, right? This is God's work y'all are doing. I appreciate it. We love to see it. We love these screenshots. We love to see the behind the scenes. I'm just glad that people are willing to take the plunge and do it.
Right.
Literally.
True. So let's see.
Fuck
Did you?
Mary Kill.
Yeah. Do you want to do After Mary Carol, or did you see the video of Lauren eating a dragon fruit? I think.
I saw the video. I So is this like a series that he's doing? Because I've seen him in other videos eating things. Oh wait, if anybody hasn't seen the video, do you happen to have the video?
I know it's on his official Instagram.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know if this is like a series that he's doing. Because you know, there's something called ASMR.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Because it was the sound was like haunting to me when I was watching the video. It was just so bad. Like I could see it in my mind, and it was horrible. So I don't know if this is like something that he's doing. Because remember, he what did he eat the last
Well,
time
he ate a banana with the skin
with the
on,
skin
with the
on it?
peel or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know. And remember, he ate the shrimp, but he didn't like
Mhm.
peel the
Yeah,
shrimp.
yeah, he ate the shells, and then
The
but then when
whole
they're Coco does that too.
Well, I do.
I was
Okay,
like,
but
no,
you know, I do that. I'm sorry.
no. Why do you do that?
Okay,
Why?
can I tell you why? Because I'm a
You,
sick motherfucker. No, I don't know. I mean, like, what do you mean why? You know, I think it goes like I was never allowed shrimp as a child because I grew up kosher, and you're not allowed to have shellfish or anything like that. Um, and I my first time having shrimp, I did not know you were not supposed to eat the tail, and I ate the tail, and I just been doing it ever since.
oh, oh, okay, okay. So
So
the first time you ate it, you didn't know the
no,
difference
I
because you
didn't.
never
I just
had
been
it.
doing it ever since. Till someone sat me down. They're like, you're not supposed to really eat that. I'm like, really? I've been doing it for like 15 years.
No,
So
okay, I get it. I get it. All right, because I grew up in Louisiana, and I was in a cult, so we couldn't eat. I was a vegetarian basically. So when I escaped the cult, I didn't have shrimp first. I had crawfish first because I'm from Louisiana. We ate crawfish, like the we called them the Gulf of Mexico roaches or whatever. We had the crawfish. So I didn't know that you were supposed to peel the tail. So I
Mhm.
bit into the entire tail, but I didn't like it, so I spit it out. But I didn't know either, so I totally get it.
True. All right, you want to do F Mary Kill?
Yeah, let's do some.
absolutely.
Yeah, let's do some F Mary Kill. This game never disappoints.
So is it? How do you want to do this? Do you want to? So the ones with like three men, we pose it's a Captain Picard and Coco, and then the one with the women, George and I do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, where you? Which one do you want to start with? Men or do you want to start with men or women?
Uh, Men. Okay, JLP and Coco. We're starting with men, so
Okay.
y'all have to pick F, Mary, Kill. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Let's do this, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Give me
Okay.
1 millisecond.
And everybody play along too. So wait, well, wait. You can't do anything but like the hands, the thumbs up. Yeah, no, never mind. I don't think it'll work.
Hmm.
Oh no! In the comments, everybody play along. Everybody play along. Give us your F, Mary, Kill choices for each person.
Okay. Well, I guess this one's fucked up, but okay. There's Colty, Mikey B the farter, and then Brian.
Oh my god,
Oh.
fuck you. Okay, so hold on. Colt?
Colt, Mikey B the farter, and then Brian the
Fuck you.
wheels.
Fuck you.
Hot Wheels.
Hot
Hot
Wheels.
Oh
Wheels.
my god.
Hot Wheels.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, I can do
All right,
this.
Coco.
Okay.
You go first. Okay, so
Fuck
Coco.
Brian.
Okay, but we need an explanation. Why Brian?
He's the most least disgusting one, I guess.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's so
It's
mean.
Brian with the wheelchair.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
I squint my eyes, I
Yeah,
can pretend he's
yeah.
80. Um.
Mm-mm.
So yeah. Okay. Marry Mikey because he's a dumb shit and would say yes to anything. Um. And then I killed like the nameless one. I really forgot his name.
Mikey
No.
No, she
with
said she
Colty.
would marry.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she would kill
Sorry.
Colt,
Yeah. No,
marry
I'll definitely
Mikey.
kill Colt.
Okay.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, JLP, your choices or your answers.
I would marry Mikey because, like she said,
Oh,
he's
okay.
easier to manipulate. He's easier to manipulate. Like
Exactly.
who hasn't? Yeah, who hasn't? Had to deal with a fart here and there. I
I just
would
thought it just now.
definitely. I would fuck Colty as a social science experiment, just to
A
see,
science
how.
experiment.
Yeah, just to see how bad it really is and how small. Because I've probably never seen anything that small, so I'd probably fuck him. And then Brian, well, two attempts on his life in the same lifetime, that would throw him off. So I'd probably off him and just get rid of him.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, who's gonna
Jeez.
Amazing.
suspect? Who's gonna suspect? Who's gonna suspect trying to get killed twice in one lifetime? So you won't see it coming.
This is true. This is true. Kind of ruthless though, right?
Yeah, that's how we do on Shabooty's podcast. That's
Jeez.
what we
Okay,
do.
okay.
That we do.
Oh
Go
wait,
ahead.
let me check the comments and see what anybody else said. Hold on.
Yeah, apparently there's like 53 comments that I haven't read yet.
Well, someone
Um,
someone who commented says they live in Henderson, so they may be my neighbor. That
what?
Yeah, someone goes, I live in Henderson. I'm like, where? Where? And I told them the area that I'm in because Henderson is huge, but I just thought that was funny.
Okay, all right. Lana says marry Brian, kill Colty, marry Mikey.
But she didn't marry twice.
Oh wait, yeah. There's no F in there, Lana. You got to redo that.
Mhm.
You got to redo that. Hold on, let me check some more comments. You have to do one person. You have to. Wait, I don't see any more. Okay, I think we're good.
Well, there's one that says F wheels, marry Colty, and kill Mikey.
Kill Mikey? Man, Mikey's nice. Jeez. I like Mikey.
True.
All right.
All right. Do you want to, George? Do you want to do a one with women?
Yeah, let's do. Wait. Okay, so Stone's chick says kill all of them. Yeah, she was like, she just killed all of them. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think that's all the comments. Okay, now let's do one. All right, let's do another.
Okay, let's do one with men, and then if the ladies want to also do it, I mean, we'll do one with the three women, and then if Coco and Captain Picard want to also do it, they can.
Sure.
So okay, George, I'll ask George, then I'll answer it afterwards. So the three women on this one would be F and Mary Kill. So Renee, Jasmine, and then Danielle. And not the smelly Danielle, not meatball Danielle.
Could it just be? Could it be Smelly Danielle? It might be easier if I
No,
go
yeah,
that
no,
route.
it is smelly Danielle, not.
Or no? Can it be
Oh,
Gates Danielle?
no.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
oh,
no,
No.
shit.
no.
Okay.
It has to be
Okay.
smelly
Give me
cat.
the choices. Give me the
It's
choices one more time.
Renee, Jasmine, and smelly Danielle.
All right.
That's Mary Kill.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Fuck Jasmine. Kill Renee. Marry Danielle. Because
You
in a
weren't kidding
marriage you
about
don't
food.
actually have sex.
You weren't.
Because in a marriage
You
you
weren't
don't
kidding
actually have
about
sex.
eating.
So
You weren't kidding about eating crawfish, huh?
I was not. No, but in a marriage you don't actually have sex. So I'm safe.
Now you must have skipped her segment because that was her biggest problem with Muhammad is that he wouldn't do it. She'd be chasing
Well,
you down. I want my sex. Remember that scene? I want my sex. So yeah, you'd have to give her some. You definitely have
Okay,
to
do you
give
want
her
me to
some.
answer?
yeah,
Go
I want
ahead.
to hear your answers.
Okay. Well, I'll preface it with I'm probably using like superficial logic more so than I should. But having said that, okay, I would F Renee, marry Jasmine, and kill Danielle, even though Jasmine hates me.
You would marry. You would marry
Okay,
Jasmine.
you'd
Long as she
marry
signs a prenup, yeah.
Jasmine. I
Mm.
wasn't expecting that. Really?
Well, they have a love-hate
And I wasn't
relationship.
respecting the F Renee. I wasn't
Mhm.
respecting that either. Like I would
Well,
have
she.
definitely did the F Jasmine, not Renee.
Mhm.
Is there like a logic on it, or do you
Well,
just think
I
crazy
think the logic is more of like
crazy chicks are better in bed?
more of the who am I married to as far as like whose presence do I have to be in? At least like Jasmine is like not bad to look at.
She's not,
Yeah.
but
But she's crazy,
yeah,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
But
See,
I don't at the same time I don't want to be around homely Danielle. No offense, Danielle.
she's a friend, so I'm gonna be quiet.
You don't want. You don't want to be around that red snapper.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have long COVID with the lack of smell. So
all right.
anyway,
Let's do another one.
okay.
Let's do another.
Let me see. Do you want another three? Do you want three men?
Yeah.
Or-
Give me another one.
Yeah, let's get the girls go
You're
again.
gonna regret wanting. Well, anyway, actually, I feel like y'all can figure this out. Y'all are smart women. Okay, the three men are F. Mary Kill, Lauren, um, Tim, and Big Ed.
Oh, fuck you in the
Oh,
asshole. Okay? So I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it right up there. I swear to God. Coco's on meds today, sorry. Oh fuck. Okay. Shit me. Okay, say them again.
Okay, F. Mary Kill, uh, Gonorrhea Lauren, Big Edward, and Timothy Malcolm.
Fuck. Okay. Ugh. God, I'm fucking saying this shit. Marry Ed because like we'll never have sex. That's great. Um. Fuck Tim. I can pretend to be a guy. Sure. Um. And you know, kill the other.
kill
Lauren.
Yeah,
Lauren?
kill Lauren.
Lauren.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
I'm
I
sorry,
thought you were gonna
Lauren.
kill Ed.
I'm sorry, Lauren, but I have to kill you. Sorry.
Well, if you did have sex with Lauren, you might get
Well,
gonorrhea or
exactly.
some
I don't.
or
I've
something.
never had an STD in my entire life. So
Me neither, right? And
that
I don't want to learn.
I
I
know
don't want
people
to
are
get
like, what really? I'm like, yeah, you fucking weirdo. Like, I'm
it's.
sorry.
I've never had one, and then yeah, they always respond like,
Like,
"Wow,
what?
for
What's
real?"
your
And I'm like,
body count? I'm like, none of your fucking business. But like, like, yeah, like, no, I'm like, I may be a total slut in the bedroom, but I'm very careful who I choose to be it with.
"Yeah, that's true."
Gosh.
All right, JLP, what's your picks?
Well, I would probably marry Tim because I definitely won't be having sex. So that's a
Oh
plus. So I'd marry Tim. I'm a woman, biological woman. I'll marry Tim. I would I would probably kill Big Ed. I would kill
yeah,
Big
okay.
Ed because
I
I won't be able to deal with his narcissistic bullshit. Now, fucking Lauren, as bad as it may sound, with a condom on top of a condom and 3 shots of penicillin might be fun.
And a
He
Z
seems like a
pack.
good time. Yeah, he seems like a good time. So I'd give him a round or two. Yeah, I'd do that.
Really?
Damn.
I can't
Okay.
change my
Yeah,
answer.
Okay,
yeah,
you
he
can
seems
change it.
really fun. You remember when we had him on here? He's
Yeah,
riot.
yeah.
He's a
It,
riot.
yeah,
So
if
you
I
gotta
was on
overlook that,
acid,
with
I'd
a
be
hazmat suit. You know, give him around, twirl around the block or two.
yeah, I
So
could
he
That's
can
a
see
get
that.
surprise,
acquainted.
though.
I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised.
Because women they all want to kill Lauren.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Uh,
see that.
True.
it is what TLC makes him, but we did see a different side of him. It didn't seem so bad. So
I mean,
he
yeah,
might be
but
fun.
the 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 STD was real. It was
Mm.
real.
Yeah, the
And
SCD was
he's
real, but there's a cure for it. It's not like he said, well, he has AIDS. Now that's
Well,
different.
yeah. Well, yeah,
That's different.
it's a
That's
curable
incurable.
STD. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. I mean,
something where
it's weird to say because like I don't even want a curable one, but if I had to have one, I want it to be a curable one. So that's a weird thing to say, but I guess you're right.
true.
it's fixable.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
Uh,
Hep C, right? It's not Hep C, so we're good.
Oh my
Not
god,
yet.
don't even fucking joke about that one.
and then the only other F Mary Kill I have is the one I posted today, which so I guess this would go to George on the. It would be F Mary Kill, Angela, Kimbali, and then baby girl Lisa.
What? Well, this is ridiculous. Like, this is
I know
ridiculous.
you want
First
to.
of
You
all,
really want to fuck baby girl Lisa. I know it.
I do not.
Yeah, I. Then
This is,
why do you have her picture on your bedroom wall?
I don't. Okay, so I'll marry my bestie because she's my bestie. Um, man, this is difficult. I don't want to fuck either one. This is really hard. Okay, so if I did a little X and got drunk, I guess I could fuck Angela.
Oh.
Okay, right? But some X, maybe some Molly,
Horse
and then really,
tranquilizers.
yeah, get really, really, really drunk, and then do
Acid.
more X. And
Some
then,
pink
I was
cocaine.
just
yeah, a
gonna
little
fucking
pink.
say that.
Acid.
Yeah, like actually a few lines of pink cocaine, then more
drop
alcohol,
a
and then
drop a
yeah,
perk.
and in a perk, and then
And the
I could probably, you know what?
Quaaludes.
I would be totally fine if I was unconscious. I would be totally fine with that.
Oh my god,
And then we
George.
get, I would be totally fine. Don't
And
even
you
wake
thought
me up.
I
I'm fine.
and
I
y'all
give,
thought
I
y'all
give
thought I
consent.
was bad. George is gonna actually defend
Jesus
I
Angela. Y'all
totally
thought I
fuck.
was
give
bad.
consent.
So basically,
Just to
Angela
wake
would
me up.
have to like. Oh my god.
She gonna
Yeah,
straddle
and
you,
then
George.
I'd have to kill Lisa. So sorry, Lisa. Sorry.
Come on, George.
My bad. I just talked to her the other day, so she's probably gonna cuss me out. My bad, but yeah, that's my picks. And
Oh
also, I
God.
wasn't like making light of like people being drugged or anything. It was a joke. I
No,
wasn't like
I.
that's serious. Yeah.
True. So am I forced to answer too?
Yes. You.
Yeah.
Yes. I
You
answer.
started
Yes.
this,
Yes. You
Yeah.
do.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch y'all next Friday. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking.
motherfucker.
I was gonna say, it's a random question though. Do we know the age difference between Angela and baby girl Lisa or something, or are they pretty much the same age?
Like 30 years.
No. No. Hold on. I'll find out.
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Baby girl Lisa's 56.
Fuck off.
Yep.
I thought she
And
was
then
like
Angela.
76.
No. And then Angela is
53, right?
57.
90.
Oh, 57.
It says 57.
Okay, true.
It's been saying
So
57 for like 5 years.
Okay.
that, well, no, it says 58
Answer the
now. 58. 58.
answer the question,
Okay, okay.
Shabooty.
So I guess Mary Kimberly, just because she has really cool best friends, and then I would definitely obviously have to be really hammered and whatever. And I guess I'd have to bang baby girl Lisa and then kill Angela.
Oh, so you would bang baby girl
But that's
Lisa?
assuming
Okay,
that's
so
assuming I
my
could get it.
question,
That's assuming
my
I could get it up.
question.
Baby girl Lisa's better looking than Angela.
Well,
Yeah,
wait. My
but and that's
question
assuming I could
is,
get it up for her. But anyway, go ahead.
while you're banging Lisa, would you be playing Soulja Boy's song, the one where he's like, "I care for you"? Good.
I have
Would
that
you?
song.
Would
That
that
song
be?
came up on the gym when I was working out today.
You're lying. Did it really?
Well, yeah, because I have it on my Apples.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I've never heard that at the
This
grocery
is for
store.
you,
So
baby girl
what?
Lisa.
Yeah, I don't think that would help me be in the mood. So hopefully not.
I actually guilty pleasure song.
Have to do it with Usman playing the baby girl Lisa song in the background. Or no, the music video playing on a big screen above the bed.
I love you, chicken.
I could just picture the scene where Usman is like behind baby girl Lisa and his like arms are around her waist.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to find the.
There's like a gif. There's a gif of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the GIF and post it just because I just want to make this more uncomfortable for you. So I'm gonna find it and post it because this was uncomfortable for me, so this has got to be more uncomfortable for you. All right, I found it. Look in the chat.
Okay. Let's see. Newest messages.
It's in there. It's in there. Where did it go?
Oh, I see it.
There's your woman right there, bro. There's your woman.
Yep. And that's an iconic scene, romantic scene in a Nigerian nightclub.
Oh God.
Where there were 4 girls total to see his performance.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there were 4
Hold on,
girls
I'm
total.
logging in right now.
I retweeted it for people that are looking for it.
It's in the chat, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Is it? Can we check?
I don't know. I'm actually looking and I don't see. Oh, there it is.
Green Valley. I'm like 10 minutes away from you, Jamie.
Wait, there's another person that lives by you? That's crazy. We should all go down to Vegas.
Oh my
like
God. I'm
when
always
we
at
get
the
bigger,
Discord, Jamie. You should know where that is. That's so funny. Sorry.
when we start getting higher numbers, we should do like a live podcast in Vegas.
I actually might be able to get us in to do a live podcast at a casino.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Something I'm kind of working on right now.
I want to do a live show, but I want everybody to be able to come and like participate. You know what I would love? You know how when you're watching Matt Rife videos and like people in the audience just start yelling out stuff and then you talk to them? Like I would love to do that during the podcast. Like people just start yelling out shit. Like I hate Big Ed, and then we just go on this like rant on how much we hate Big Ed.
Yeah,
like I feel like
that'd be so much fun.
I know, right?
I would love that.
So yeah, I'm fingers crossed we can do a live show in Vegas and everybody can come out, and maybe we can have like a special guest, maybe Liz or somebody pop in,
or Lauren.
Well,
Lauren, you know what? Lauren would totally do it for free. We wouldn't even have to pay him. He would just show up.
Yeah.
True.
We'll just put a collection plate at the door for Lauren. Give him whatever we collect.
And just to make it really awkward, there won't be enough chairs, so when Lauren comes out on stage, he has to sit on JLP's lap. I'll purposely tell them that we don't need any additional chairs and to take any extra chairs and lock them in a warehouse far away. So when Lauren comes out and he's like, "Oh, I have more stuff," I'm like, "No, you're gonna sit right here on her lap."
You guys are awful. You guys are awful. I
just want to make sure that this is very uncomfortable for you.
I hope the image of Angela straddling you haunts your dreams. Straddling you.
She's gonna put like a cock ring on him.
Yeah,
it's very, very
smoking
haunting.
a cigarette. Come on, George.
Just the thought. Just the thought is just so haunting. You don't even understand.
I just can imagine her.
Let me put my teeth on the nightstand.
Literally, I can literally imagine her be like, "Faster, George." She's gonna like she
Stop,
has a
y'all are
cigarette in her
scaring me.
mouth. She's like a whipping crop, and she just starts whipping you.
Stop, y'all are scaring me now. Stop.
And then she takes a butt plug and just like inserts
No,
it
no.
in
I
herself.
don't want that.
But she wants to play pony.
No, no. I don't want to do that. I don't.
Okay, speaking of pony,
Mm.
do you want me to read some OnlyFans captions that are probably funny out of context?
Yes, please.
Yes. So this new segment is OnlyFan captions of cast members from 90 Day Fiance and what they caption their explicit photos and videos. So this will be fun, and they're all out of context. So
Mhm.
whenever you hear it, just react immediately. Don't ask too many questions.
Well, I have Kara's pulled up, but who else? Who's aside from her? Who should I? Who else are you interested in?
Oh, like Darcy and Stacy, Danielle, both Danielles actually, because they're both
Mhm.
on OnlyFans. We're talking Danielle and Danielle. Um, who else? Well, Big Ed was on there, right? Or is that not a thing?
No,
Ew.
George, I left you.
I
George,
don't
I left you a
recall.
present.
What
George, I left you a present. I left you a little present on the chat. Take a look.
for me?
Oh, it's so
You shouldn't.
sweet.
Wait, where is it? Hold on, I don't see anything.
Oh,
What is it?
I think I see Angela or something.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Fuck, now I want to see it.
Well, you know what they say about women with no teeth, though.
They give amazing blowjobs. Yeah.
Yes, but you know
That's
what? No.
Angela. That's
Oh my
Angela
god.
prior to getting her dentures.
Do you see that
Oh
photo?
my god. It's scaring me. George, make it go away.
See, that's haunting.
I'm like,
That's
Okay.
haunting.
okay, well, I'm literally scared right now.
By the way, George, like, for the record, Darcy Silva's like OnlyFans is for this bit or whatever. It's kind of a waste because she basically just posts mostly just like emojis and then a photo.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the list of the people who have them, and then y'all tell Shabooty
But
which ones you
so
want to
yeah,
see.
like, but the only one I feel like Kara's is the only one that is like that I know be funny out of context.
Okay, so hold on. Larissa, Colt, Devin. Y'all remember Devin?
Hmm.
Oh my god, yeah.
Um, and Fisa, Stephanie Mato, Erica Owens. Erica is the girl with the rainbow hair that was with Stephanie Mato.
Oh yeah, I remember
Elizabeth.
her.
Y'all remember Libby? Libby's on there. Should we do a Libby or Andre? Andre's on there too.
So
Ugh.
how do you have
Evelyn
this
and
list? How
Corey.
do you have his list though?
I googled it. Want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
All right. Where I'm gonna send it to the group chat.
Okay.
Jess Caroline, and I just sent it. Okay, so Libby and Andre, Jess and Caroline, Corey and Evelyn, um, Avery. Oh my God, do y'all remember Avery?
Which one? The
Yes.
one in
Way
Seattle?
back in the day.
The one in.
Like not the Avery, not the one with the dentist, but the other Avery.
Mm-hmm. I
With the
remember
guy
the
Um,
with the Australian guy. The guy
yes.
with
the
the
one in
big eyes, right?
Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen her in forever. Oh, Ericy. Y'all remember Ericy?
Ugh. Yeah.
Ashley Marston. Colini. Not Kalani, Colini. She's on there. Karini.
Yeah, of course. Everyone sings Karini's pussy. I mean,
That's true. And Darcy and
Mhm.
Stacy.
someone once sent me their sex tape like through Facebook Messenger, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, but you know what, Shwoody? This list is updated from 2023, so there's actually way more people on there
Yeah.
than this list.
Well,
So, but that
I feel like this is a thing where I'll have to like find funny ones because otherwise it'll be a wild goose chase. But I for
Yeah.
well,
now I could
We
read
can
you some of the
we can
Kara ones that are.
Yeah, let's read the car ones and see where it takes us.
Okay, yeah, this is and no one take my voice and use it out of context, please. Anyway, all right, I'm just gonna read you some of Kara's captions on her photos, but I'm not subscribed, so I don't know what photos are actually there behind the caption. But I'll just read some, okay?
All right.
Okay, one says, and this is sweet, innocent Kara, mother of a son. It says, bare ass, black thong, and a white little bunny tail bent over in your face.
Wow, that was really aggressive.
Damn, Shabooty. That's like really
Woo!
aggressive and
It
aggro.
was. It was very
Woo!
aggressive.
Yeah,
Like, what do you have against bunnies?
I don't know. This one says, unlock me to lift these bunny ears up, full boobies out.
Whoa, I thought she said that she didn't do like full stuff.
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna laugh after every caption though.
I need a drink. I need a drink right now.
Okay, this one says, hopping like a little MILF bunny. My ass is so cute and tight. I'd like you to put your carrot in it.
Holy shit.
Oh no,
Oh
she
my
did.
Yo,
god.
Oh no, she
I
did.
swear I didn't make that up
Oh
to be
no,
funny.
she
Wait,
That's
who
honestly.
said
didn't.
that one?
I say what?
Was that
So that'd be
Danielle?
No,
Kara.
that was Kara. These are all Kara.
Oh, these are all Karas. Okay.
Yeah, but they're
God
brilliant.
damn.
God
this is
damn.
crazy.
Stick
Woo
your carrot
cha.
in me.
You better take. Are you taking notes? You're taking
Uh,
notes, Coco.
no, I honestly have I have way better captions than her. I'm sorry. And she pays
Really?
people for this?
Who
So
knows?
wait, you're saying that you hate her captions and yours are better?
I just think mine are not as cringe.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
What?
sorry.
Okay, give us a definition of a non-cringe OnlyFans caption,
Okay, well let me go to my OnlyFans page. Hold on.
or just off the top of your head.
Well, I don't have like off the top of my head like captions of like people
Oh, I mean,
of the stuff, but like I mean, like I get it. It was Halloween, or maybe that was from Easter. I don't know. Um. Oh, I got 75 more followers. Anyways, I'm trying to
Do the next
look.
one while she
Okay, let
finds
me
it.
just go.
Yeah, do the next one.
Okay, some of these are short. One says, "I'm a bad little bunny." One says, "Nurse booty bundle, come play with me."
what?
Mm, mm.
Uh,
Water sports through shorts.
that's what Coco says.
Wait, is that legit what it said?
Yeah.
No, that's what
Does it
Coco.
mean? Does it mean like? Is it like
That's when we made
like?
her
Yeah,
laugh and she pissed her pants.
if you want to know, it was a squirting video.
Oh,
What?
Don't judge me, George.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't
You
ready.
asked.
You know how people ask for things, but they don't really realize what they're asking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't expect to know your podcast co-host is a squirter.
I
I also
wasn't expecting it. I didn't. I wasn't expecting it, and now I
I
don't know
also
what.
have I'm your dream girl's dream girl.
I like that one because there's that one rapper who he was like his girlfriend has a girlfriend. So I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to read a Kara one?
Yes.
Okay, watch my sexy little tits fall out of this nurse top.
What? Well,
Lord have mercy.
okay.
Lord
I don't
have
I
know what.
thought
mercy.
she I thought she said that she didn't do any nudity. It totally sounds like nudity to me,
I don't know.
right?
Well, she said she did tasteful, artistic. I mean,
Well,
if it helps, my videos in black and white, so in a way, it is art. Anything
oh,
can be
so
art if it's in black and white.
I mean, naked is naked to me. Like I don't. I mean, call me old fashioned, but tits out is tits out to me.
Okay, do you want to read another one?
Yeah. What's the next one?
Okay, watch me bite my finger and my top slipping off in this sexy nurse costume. I guess that one wasn't that funny though. Let's see.
What?
She said pretty much she's gonna gnaw off her finger in a nurse costume.
Digging my. This one made me laugh. I don't know why it made me laugh. It says digging my. I can't even read it without laughing.
Digging for gold in my hole.
I don't know why you thought you were gonna. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say digging in my ass. I don't know why.
Wait,
Well,
it
I
does.
said
It does.
digging for gold
It
in my
does. It
hole.
does kind of say that. It says digging my nail. Oh, I can't read it. It says digging.
Do it.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Okay, if I fail to read this time, I'm gonna have to send it to George to read. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna take a deep breath and try to read
Okay.
it. Okay. Digging my nails into.
What the fuck? Why can't you say it?
I don't know why it's so funny. Digging my nails
Really?
into.
This better be fucking good.
I don't even know what I'm laughing at this point because I don't know what it's gonna say.
I don't know why I'm tripping. Okay, digging my. I have tears in my eyes. Digging my nails into fat, juicy ass.
Wait, stop! I didn't
Digging my nails
stop.
into fat, juicy.
It's a fat, juicy ass.
Whoa.
I'm dying.
Are
Okay, digging
are
my
you
nails into fat, juicy
serious?
ass.
That must hurt.
All right, I'm good. Digging my nails into fat, juicy ass. I can say it now. Thank you.
Does she smell it after? Okay, no. You know what? That wasn't tasteful. I'm sorry. That wasn't
Yeah.
tasteful.
George, you sick bastard.
That wasn't tasteful at all. My bad, guys.
Yeah, I have tears in my eyes. I'm sorry.
Listen, I was just talking about squatting like 5 minutes ago, okay? I think all the lines have been crossed.
Well, I'm a little surprised at how vulgar her captions are
Mhm.
because,
Because
and
like she would talk about how being art and like, oh, it's not like porn. It's like
well, right,
artistic.
and
I mean, those
yeah.
captions aren't very artistic.
I mean, digging your fingers in juicy ass isn't always like an artistic statement, you know. So, like, I'm just shocked, guys. Like, you know how I just wasn't expecting that. So I don't
Mhm.
know. Like, and she's a singer too. So it's interesting that her captions are so like
Mhm.
aggressively
Wait, but
vulgar.
this is like the weird thing. Like, remember she was telling how she pays people, to like do her OnlyFans. Like,
Yeah.
Yes,
see these people come in. She has to okay this.
I would assume
Mhm.
so. I mean, yeah, because I mean the caption is only describing the photo she took. So I mean she has to know what the caption would say if she took the photo, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I am dying to see her dig her nails into fat, juicy ass. But
So I don't
Now,
know if
now I'm in
this
the mood for some ham.
I don't know if this is okay, but like if somebody from the chat wants to buy the OnlyFans and take one for the team and then
How
send
much is
us
it?
like I don't know.
Hold
And
on.
then
I might take one for the team.
just so we can see it. You,
I'm gonna support. I'm gonna support my other girl. So
I
I'll do
mean,
it.
I've never purchased a 90 Day Fiance person's OnlyFans before, but I've remember back in the day there was like an OnlyFans leak. It was like 2 or 3 years ago, and like
Yeah.
everybody's stuff got leaked. I saw all those because everybody on my followers list kept sending it to me, like over and over. Remember there was like a girl in what was her name? I think it was like Paola, and she had a remote
Oh
control in
yeah,
her ass.
Paula.
Yeah, remember that? And she had like a TV remote control in her ass or something. Like it was weird
Jesus
stuff.
Christ.
Oh
What
my
the
god, do you not
fuck?
remember that?
No. What the fuck? How do you get that? I mean, I don't know. I have a pretty tight asshole, so.
Um,
You're really like, what the fuck is this?
Now I'm gonna have to find the picture and send it to you because I thought you knew.
But
So
no, but like, are we talking like Apple remote controller?
like no, like
Send
a
it to me. Send
cable,
it to me.
like a cable
Send it to me
TV
too, because I
remote,
didn't know about that
Shut
either.
the fuck up.
like a
the,
cable
Like
TV
a
remote.
Comcast cable remote.
Yes.
How
oh,
the fuck do you fit
Send
that
it
in
to
your
me, because I
asshole?
George, you know what that reminds me of is you know that Netflix documentary about like that guy Hunter Moore.
Oh, from Is Anyone Up?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
the Is Any One Up
I
guy.
actually knew him.
I knew him too.
I was one of the people that was part of the revenge thing.
Oh, you had your
Wait,
revenge
you
porn
were on
post?
the site?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I have a
Uh,
friend who was also on the site. Well, she passed away. She killed herself, but
Oh.
she was also on the site. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you sue
well,
anyone? Like, did you go to the trial or anything?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
So wait, were
Yeah.
you
I mean,
one of
this
the
was like so
people?
fucking long ago. I mean, I was 18 when they got leaked, obviously.
But were you one of
But
the
yeah,
people that got
I haven't heard that
prosecuted?
name honestly in so long. I haven't heard that name in like 13 years probably.
I think he's still in jail, right? I believe he's still in jail.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, the
think
people who are
he's out
like,
now.
like,
Oh, he's out? No
Yeah,
way.
is he?
yeah.
He's keeping a low profile because I haven't seen anything about him lately.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Yeah. Oh
think
my
he
god,
does.
that was a
I think he does
throwback.
OnlyFans now.
Does he
What?
really?
Yeah, I
How
think so. For real.
ironic. Because that's kind of what he got in jail for doing, like illegally putting people's OnlyFans out, and now he does that. That's really ironic.
Yeah.
I
He's also
thought that he
married,
was.
apparently.
I thought part of his sentencing he was banned from social media. I could have swore that was part of it, right?
Maybe for a period of time or something.
Oh, maybe for a period of time. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But
Okay.
anyway, the reason I'm bringing him up was it was featured in the documentary. There was a chick on there on the site, but she was trying to be posted on the site. It wasn't like a revenge porn situation, but they called her butthole girl because she liked to shove things in her butt, and she put like a phone in her butt, and then all the fans went wild over that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
that's crazy. That's so messed up. Oh, well, for some reason I can't find the picture. So give me but you know who picture I did find? Tania. Remember Tanya? I found her OnlyFans photo.
Who's the name of her dude again?
Sinjin?
Yeah, Sinjin. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh
true.
wow.
All right, let me
Yeah,
see if there's any more.
I'll keep looking.
Okay, let me see if there's any more funny captions, and then we could call that bit. I feel like we're not going to be able to top Kara's captions tonight. Um, let's see. Lips peeking out of these fishnet stockings, ass looking fat. Um, let's see. Sale today. Only bare tits and ass in video in this cow costume.
Cow costume?
Oh yeah, that's a huge thing right now.
Yeah, how
Jasmine.
come a lot of women dress up as cows? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like a hentai thing. Like it's like an anime.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god, there's a fucking cricket in my fucking bedroom.
How did a cricket get in your house?
Oh my god, I don't know if it's a cricket or not. Get out of here! I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my god.
Get out! Get out! Shoo, you don't belong here.
That is hilarious.
I don't know. Get it away from me.
That's our new guest. I would like to introduce everyone to our new guest host.
Oh my god, I don't know if it's a cricket or something else. What the fuck? Ew. Okay, I'm gonna try to
Okay,
take my
so
dumbbell and smash it.
I just realized the photo that I was referring to, it's a real photo, but they photoshopped the
Hello?
remote in her.
Anybody there?
So
Hello.
No. I thought we lost everybody. But
Can you hear us?
yeah, no, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, the photo that I was
But
referring
it's
to, the
quiet.
photo is real, but the remote in her ass was photoshopped.
How do
True.
you Photoshop a phone? I mean, I guess you could.
Okay, because yeah, I found the photo.
Fuck you, Shabooty.
That wasn't me this time.
Yeah, I found the photo, but unfortunately, there's no remote there, so my bad.
Oh. I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, apparently it was a joke. A fan did it as a joke, and
So we
I
done
was
for
not
today?
smart. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to
Well,
realize that wasn't real.
JLP
Oh god,
JLP
it's still alive.
JLP, can you hear George or no?
I can't hear George.
Oh wait.
Well, JLP can't hear you, George.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll leave and come.
Well, oh, I don't know. Okay, I guess George is leaving to come back. Um, let's see. I think we went through our topics, did we not? Let me double check. Yeah, we pretty much did all of our topics. Let's see. I know Riley was in here earlier, but I guess he dipped out. And I know Lana's in here. Oh wait, hold on, George is back.
Lana.
Hey George.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, JLP, can you hear George?
Yeah, yeah, I
Can you
hear
hear me now?
George. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well, George, I think we hit all of our topics, and I think Riley was here, but he left. So, do you want to? What do you want to do next?
Oh, Riley left. Oh, okay. Um. Oh yeah. You know what? Because we're done with the missing person story. There's no new development. So yeah, we don't really have a weekly crime story.
Mhm.
We need to get one. Not that I'm saying I want someone to go missing or anything, but it would be nice if we had something we could follow up on. Every week, but we don't have one right now, unfortunately.
True. Let's see.
Well,
Okay, what?
maybe
Huh?
we'll adopt a true crime story or something,
Mhm.
and then every week we'll talk about it for like the last 5 minutes or something, just to throw that in there. But we don't have one this week, so we'll figure it out though.
Sure. All right. Well, all right. If anyone wants to speak, request to speak.
Speak
Now's your
now.
chance.
Speak now.
Okay. Well, people want to hear from Lana. So, should we let Lana speak?
Yeah,
Yes,
we maybe
please.
Lana can give us a story about something crazy that happened in her life, because apparently Lana lives like a crazy lifestyle that I'm not even
Yeah.
familiar.
I,
Could
I was shocked with her dating life.
Well, the three Joes, right? The three Joes that all are
Yeah.
dead, right? Like it's just insanity. It's crazy. I don't. She could write a book. I don't even read, but I would read the book. Like for real, I would totally read the book.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey.
Lana.
Hi, Lona.
how's
Hey,
everybody doing?
We're
We're good.
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 Good. Well, I can tell you guys an older crime story
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Oh,
that might be pretty interesting.
Okay, we can do that.
yes, please.
Okay, well, in my town, we have a street that's called Belmont Street, and that's the street known for all the prostitutes that walk up and down all day long, right? So, I mean, you can literally drive to that street and you're going to see 4 or 5 of them walking. It's just my town, and it's always been known for that. Well, anyway, I used to live not very far from there about 25 years ago, and every time I would come home, I would see this one girl walking the streets every single day, walking the streets. She looked like a baby. And so one day, something just told me to stop. So I stopped and I was like, "Excuse me." I was like, "What are you doing out here?" I was like, "You look like a little baby, you know?" And she's like, "Oh, this is just my life." And I ran away from a group home that I was in. She said the lady in the group home was prostituting the girls in the group home. So she was only 16 years old. And I told her, "You know what? I put her in my car. I took her home. I fed her. I let her take a shower at my house. And I kept trying to tell her, we got to find your family or somebody, that can help you." And every day she would go back out on the streets every day. That was just her life. That was all she knew. So anyway, at this time in our town, and this can be verified, I'm sure. We just got to look it in the records. But at that time, there was a man that was going around and he was snatching up prostitutes, and he killed a couple of them. The rest he beat severely. I guess he hated prostitutes. And so he was just going after them. Well, one day I'm in my apartment. I lived upstairs, and I have this gentleman that lived downstairs in the apartments. They spoke Spanish, but they could speak a little broken English. But he came running up my steps and said, "Hey, hey, hey, that girl's calling you. That girl's calling you. She needs help. That girl's calling you." And I'm like, "What girl?" They're like, "The girl, that girl." And so I ran down my steps. I swear, I think I took 3 steps at a time. And we had an alley that was behind our house. And there she was. That guy tried to get her. He snatched her through his car window and took her through that alley, and she somehow fought her way out of the car, and she was screaming for me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so my neighbor heard them, and so they came running up to me. Hey, she's calling you. She's calling you. And I swear to God, it was like the scariest thing I think I've ever been through in my life. This girl was shaking in my arms. She was terrified.
So
So
the guy that grabbed her, did they catch him from that situation, or what happened to him?
No, they didn't catch him from her situation. She fought him and jumped out of his car, and he took off.
Oh man.
He took off. So she's running down the alley scared, and she runs to where I lived, my apartments. There was only 4 units there. And she ran there, and that's how my neighbors heard her screaming and came to tell me, that she was screaming. Oh my God. I held that girl for probably 3 hours in my arms from her shaking. She was so terrified. She just knew she was going to die. And she was only 16 years old. It just totally broke my heart
16.
so
because I
you
wanted to
so
help her, but she
that
also had a drug problem.
that Airbnb situation wasn't your first rodeo, then, was it?
Oh, hell no. Hell
Interesting.
damn no. I have been through some stuff.
That's crazy.
But this girl, I finally talked her into trying to get some help, and she went into a rehab. And that was the last I had heard of her. And then, like 10 years down the line, I ran into her. And she knew exactly who I was.
Mhm.
She came up to me. She goes, "Do you remember me?" And as soon as I looked at her, I started crying because I was like, "Oh my God, Ruthie. Oh my God." I couldn't believe it. I was just stunned. She looked so good.
So
She
she
had
got her
changed
life
her
together,
whole
or what?
life. Excuse me?
She got her life together.
She got her life together.
You probably saved her life then.
Oh my gosh, it was something. I will never forget this in my life ever. It was so scary. And I felt for her, but when I seen her 10 years later, it made me feel so good because I felt like, hey, I was a part of that. I was a part of her, finding a life because I kept telling her there was a life for her out there. And I kept telling her that. And she was like, "Well, all we knew was when I was in the group home and I forgot the lady's, Miss Wanda. I want to say Miss Wanda, but she said Miss Wanda brought men in at night into our rooms and made us have sex with them." And I was so fucking mad. I was like, "Who is this bitch? She's running a girls' group home and she's doing this?"
So wait, did
Mhm.
anything happen to her?
I don't know. I don't know if Ruthie ever spoke on it. I don't know. She just always called her Mama Wanda, Miss Wanda.
This was in Fresno, California.
Yes.
Remind me to never visit that city.
I tell you, I can drive down Belmont right now and I'm going to see at least 4 or 5 of them out there. And it's cold.
So is it not illegal, or they just don't care?
It's illegal, but they'll try to hide it by acting like they're going to walk into a store or something, or act like they're going to walk in a yard, or, when the cops are driving by, stuff like that. But they're
Mhm.
out there.
Oh wow.
But she was the youngest one I ever seen. She was the youngest one. And for some reason, every time I would pass her up, something kept telling me, she needs you. That girl needs you.
Mhm.
It was the strangest thing, but it turned out when we seen each other, we hugged like family, like family you hadn't seen in 10 years. Because it was so beautiful to see her clean and healthy looking and just living her life, and it was just a fantastic thing to see.
Wow.
Well,
That's crazy. I'm glad that you were able to help her, because these a lot of times these stories,
mhm.
they don't end like this. So
No. Especially when she got snatched by that guy. Like in
Mhm.
Fresno, they were literally warning the prostitutes on the news to please stay off the streets. This guy is dangerous. We don't know who he is. We have not caught him. And this guy wants you all dead. And he kept telling them. And when I would see her, I would tell her, "What are you doing, Ruthie? What are you doing? There's a killer out there. What are you doing?" But she was only 16. She was so addicted. The lady that ran the group home, fed them all drugs. So they were all addicted.
Mm.
And it's sad because every one of those girls came from a bad life. They came from a bad situation and ended up in a worse one.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad it had a happy ending.
Yeah, exactly. But
I
she ran away
wonder.
from the group home. She
I
figured
wonder.
if they were going to prostitute her, she can go out and do it herself and make her own money. And that's why she ran away from there.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's a documentary on this. Because if he was a serial killer,
You know,
I
I can
want.
try to find it. I can look in our
Yeah.
archives and I can try to find it for you guys.
Because if they caught
Mm.
him, it's very possible. Serial killers, they get documentaries. It's like getting a pair of shoes. Like everybody gets one. So if he definitely is the same guy and they caught him, there might be something somewhere where we can
Yes.
see this story.
Yes, I'm sure it's got to be in our archives in our Fresno B. It's got to be in there.
Well,
I'll just have to do some research and find it.
it's George. It's weird though. It's like every single Lana story we ask her, like, so what happened to this like guy? Did he get arrested? And like nobody ever gets arrested in Fresno. It sounds like.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was my thing too. Because I was like, why is no one getting arrested? Where is your police department? Like
Right?
what? Like
Yeah, it seems like
that's
there's
the crazy.
no law and order there or something.
Yeah, it
Well, you
seems like a
figure
lot.
like this. Our police chief at the time, he's now our mayor, but our police chief at the time, his own family got raided. Their house got raided. They were selling drugs.
Mm.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, come on, chief. You're telling me you didn't know your family were selling drugs?
Oh, he knew. Come
He
on now.
knew.
Like, he knew.
He was getting
That's
a piece of it, and I believe some of the drugs that were being confiscated were given to them to sell.
True.
wow. That's wild. There has to be a there should be just a documentary on your town in general.
Oh
Not
yeah.
just this specific situation. There should be like a documentary, a expose, right? Like there should be an expose because that's all these
Yes.
stories. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. I've seen so much and I've been through so much. I mean, I've seen a friend of mine that came to my house and said, "Listen, I'm going to tell you this. If I shoot up and I'm ever around you and I die, just drag my body in the alley."
What?
Yes. And I was like, "Sis," we called her Sissy, and I was like, "Sis, don't say that. Oh my God, don't say that." And she's like, "No, I'm serious. If that ever happens," she goes, "just drag my ass in the alley and they'll just think I'm just another damn heroin addict that died of an overdose." She goes, "So nobody's going to get in any kind of trouble or anything." And I was like, "No, sis, don't say that." Sure enough, a couple of days later, she was out on my porch, shot up, and went out just like that. No heartbeat, nothing. Somebody runs and gets me, and I run out there and I'm shaking her. I'm scared to death because I'm thinking in my mind what she said, drag me in the alley.
Mm.
And here comes one of her friends, some guy, and this goddamn guy woke her up. He knew exactly what to do. He poured milk down her, number one, and then he started hitting her on her back really hard. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she came to. She wasn't breathing. I thought she was gone.
So milk is like Narcan or something?
I guess so. Back in the day, I guess that's what they used. And
Mm.
it worked. I mean, he shoved it down her and everything, and he's hitting her on her back, and he's putting his fingers in her mouth. And all of a sudden,
Oh.
she jerks up, and she's like, "What?" Like, or disoriented, like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, sis! Oh my God! You just almost died, for God's sake." And she's like, "What? What's going on?" And first thing she said when she came to was, "Where's my needle?" I
No.
swear to God.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was the first thing she said was, "Where's my needle?" And I'm like, "Sis, you almost died. You weren't breathing." I was freaking out. Oh my, I was freaking out. She was on my porch.
Mm.
So I mean, I've been through some stuff, guys, and this ain't no bullshit.
You definitely are the queen of uplifting stories. We'll give you that.
Well,
Thank you.
it's funny that you say that because in my town, that's who I'm known as. I'm known as the Queen Bee. Anybody that knows me will tell you. If you ask them, "What's Lana's nickname?" They're going to tell you exactly who I am.
What's the nickname? Queen Bee?
Yes.
Oh,
True.
so you're like the Beyonce. You're Beyonce of the town.
Yeah, I was the queen bee. I was the one everybody came to for help or to eat if they needed something to eat or whatever it was. I was the one everybody came to. So one guy in our town said, "You know what? I got a name for you. Your name is Queen Bee because you're the one in the middle and everybody else is on the outside surrounding you."
Mhm.
He was like, "So and surrounding the nest. So you're the queen bee." So I've been known that my whole entire life.
That was Little Kim's nickname.
Yes. When I hear their nicknames now, I laugh because I'm like, I was the queen bee way before you bitches. I was like, I was the queen bee years ago, 30 years ago.
True.
wait, it was Little Kim, not Beyonce. I thought it was Beyonce, so it's Little Kim.
Yeah, it was Little Kim and Beyonce, and it was Queen Latifah. She was the queen.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, Queen Latifah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep. But I always said, oh, I was the queen before all you bitches.
Yeah, that's true.
I was the one. I was out there. I was the one. I've been through so much shit. Because I didn't grow up in the best neighborhood. And my mom had 7 kids. And my dad, he was around, which I loved my pops. He was around, but he was he slept with everybody, put it that way. It was Papa was a Rolling Stone type shit.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So my dad just had women, like 10 women in the whole town.
Ah, okay. Mm.
So it was crazy, but I've been through it. And I got stories for you guys. I'll tell you guys some stories that will blow your damn minds.
Lana, when I was reading the OnlyFans captions, was that funny?
Yes, that was hilarious.
I couldn't
That
read
was
that one
so
without laughing.
funny because all I kept thinking was juicy ass, or what was it?
Uh, the one I
Run.
couldn't read, it was like I'm about to dig my nails into my big juicy ass or something. I don't know.
Yes, when you
Yeah.
said that, I wrote on there, I was like, big juicy ass, that sounds like mine. What the hell?
True.
See,
I was like, what the hell's that?
I think she must have a ghostwriter.
well, I don't know. Like now, I'm beginning to wonder: is Kara like a freak? Like
Mm,
and I mean like freaky, not like weird, like
Well,
freaky.
she
yeah.
Like,
is a redhead, and they say redheads are pretty freaky.
see, and that's what I'm wondering. This might all be her, or it could be a ghostwriter. Like
Mm.
Beyonce, she doesn't write any songs. She's got ghostwriters. So does Drake. So we don't know. You don't know what people are really trying to say.
That's true. And some people aren't good at talking, so they have to have somebody write for them because they can't do it themselves.
That's
Mhm.
true. That's true.
Some of them, they just don't have the gift of gab like some of us have, like Shabooty and George have,
Oh,
like
thank you.
Gene has. You know,
You mean JL? Yeah, Jean Luc Picard.
yeah, John Luke
JLP.
Picard, exactly.
JLP. Thank you. Thank you.
True. George, are we good? Are we done? Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Yeah, I gotta head out.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We
I
covered
mean, yeah,
all the
we did
topics.
3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
We
we've
make we,
covered.
we make
We've
three
covered.
hours fly.
Yeah, that was a
Right?
long. That was a quick 3 hours. I could have drove to Miami. That was a quick 3 hours.
That was fun. That's the most we've laughed in a while. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that one was hard to get. That last caption though, right? That was really hard to get out. It
Yes.
was, it was
I've
crazy.
never heard Shabooty laugh so much in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah. I had tears in my eyes laughing.
It was good. All right, so yeah,
So
I,
good.
I sent him the list of all the other
Mm,
OnlyFans. So maybe we'll have like a OnlyFans segment.
yeah,
We'll scour the internet for really good captions, and if we have enough, we can do like a OnlyFans caption segment on the show.
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
They better thank us because anytime I like goof on a caption like that, then they get a bunch of subscribers. So
Well, yeah. If
Exactly.
she gets like 35 new subscribers, she owes you like a cut, right? She owes you a
Right?
cut.
she owes me at least a free subscription or something.
Especially if everyone is looking at the picture of her digging her fingers into her big juicy ass. If
Right?
it's that one, we already know she owes you like 45%, right?
while smoking a joint, probably, because that's all her videos are her rolling a fucking joint.
Who, Cara?
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Cara. I was thinking of the one that was with Big Man in Africa.
Who?
Oh God, what's her damn name?
Baby girl
Danielle.
Lisa.
Danielle.
Oh yeah, Danielle.
No.
Yeah, she.
Oh, Danielle Gates.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Okay.
rolls. Yeah, you're right.
No,
She
that was
does.
not Africa. The DR.
Oh,
Dominican.
Oh,
Dominican.
Dominican. There you go.
Dominican.
DR. There you go.
True. See, I don't even know if we should goof on Danielle's because we don't necessarily want to promote her, right, George?
Not really, but I do want to know what some of her captions
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, we
I
should. I'll check. If it's, I'll pre-screen it. If it's
yeah, well,
funny, I'll do
Yeah.
it. But if it's not funny, I'm not gonna promote it.
Perfect.
right. Anything that has to do with leprechauns or pots of gold, we'll read those.
Or rolling a
Def-
joint, delete those. We've seen them.
Yeah, we'll do that.
True. All right. Well, I guess we should end it on those high notes.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, if you're listening to this podcast, no matter where you are, if you're in your car, on your boat, on an airplane, take a screenshot, send it to and tag Shabooty so we can repost it. We love seeing where you guys are listening.
Yeah, I think she's listening now, but the last person that sent like a picture of them listening in their car was she's listening, but her screen name is like Cocoa Puff, a different Cocoa. But Cocoa Puff is the one that sent me the most recent one. So thank you, Cocoa Puff, for sending the
Thank
photo.
you. Yeah, someone sent one. They were at a park overlooking a lake, so that was nice. I saw that, and I love that we are. I told y'all guys somebody sent one to me, and they were on a boat, and I was like, "Wow, I'm boat conversation." So if y'all are on a boat, send
Mhm.
those. I feel like we've arrived. If you're listening to us on a boat or a yacht, I feel like we've arrived.
Yeah, I tweeted about that, and I was like, if you're listening on a boat, let me know. But then out of context, that probably sounded pretentious.
Well, if you have a boat, like I'm in Florida, most people here have a boat. So
Mhm.
so I was just like, if you have a boat and you're listening, screenshot that shit, get the water in there so we can see. It's just for my ego. Nothing, no real reason, just for my ego.
True. Yeah, so yeah, send those to us, and yeah, so and if you're gonna listen to a replay, listen on like Spotify, Apple. I'll try to get it up as soon as possible. As opposed to listening to the replay on Twitter, we'd rather you listen to on Spotify and Apple.
Yes, please. And we'll post the links tomorrow where you can listen to the replay. And it'll be on my Instagram story as well.
True, and yeah, and thank you, Liz, for joining us to making it start off on the right foot.
Thanks, Liz. Come back anytime. You're always welcome. Love you.
True. All right, well, that's another episode of 90 Day Fiance Fridays on a Friday.
On a Friday this time, y'all. Everybody
Yeah.
have a good night and a good weekend. Bye.
Good night.
Peace out.
Good night. Good night,
Thank,
everybody. Bye bye.
thanks. Thank you, JLP.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Open an Instagram.